guys are doing a good job. Nailed it.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another special presentation of the Let's Go Off-World podcast. This is a Legion's Quest. Well, where you're the dungeon master for this wonderful party of adventurers, are on a quest loosely based in the world of Mythoss, as an homage to our favorite toy line, Mythic Legions. So, how's everybody doing?
Most excellent.
Is that you? Is that you?
Of course it was Curtis.
Unbelievable.
I can't believe you were surprised, Trevor.
I hit the mute. I'm like, yeah, just in
As
case
soon-
somebody comes down or, you know.
It's Curtis.
No,
So, you know, as soon as he
he
says,
manually turned his mute
His
off. That's the only
business is
way he was able
back.
to talk.
I wanted to let you
as
guys know
soon
you're
as he
doing well.
says, everybody be quiet, you know he's going to do something. All right. Well,
All right. Doing good,
Jesse,
Joe.
do you have our recap ready for us?
I certainly do. Last
All right,
time
hit it.
on Legion's Quest, our heroes
Previously.
had rushed to assist the defenders of the town of Rahshesh as the undead had started to pour in through the gates that were damaged. They fought and defeated two large skeletons, an ogre and a minotaur skeleton, that during the course of the battle killed the captain of the city guard. After the battle, Cam is spooked by a voice behind her, which she directly punches in the face, realizing it's Rugtug, while the others had rushed forward to help seal the gates again. He says that he used the gold that was given to him to hire the goblins and some mercenaries, not bandits, to help, and they are waiting outside of the walls along with Tira and the other companions they had left with the wagon and Henry the donkey.
Still okay.
Ferr talks with the Templar that had charged out at the beginning of the battle. And we then meet a Belgar, a town guard who has been forcefully or unfortunately promoted to captain since the other one had been killed. He is wearing heraldry of the Belush family, which is the lady who hired us to deliver the ring to her daughter in this town. We take some rest, get some food, get a little more information. Gradduk goes to sleep. They start one of the Templar tells them that he's looking for a cult named Lupus Rex, and their leader, I don't remember how to pronounce that. Linnaeus. Cam and Eénsek get into a debate about cults and religion. We trust Rugtug, the goblins, and the mercenaries, and we eventually meet with a beautiful young woman who ends up being the daughter of Lady Belush, Danabelle. She was sent by her fiance to give us some documents that lead to a tunnel that led up to the old fortress that the Bone Throwers army we saw marching down from. It used to be a guard post on the route to travel. There's a tunnel from a temple in the city that leads up to the tower, but it's very old, done by the dwarves of the Gravine Mountains. Gradduk almost blows the whole story by talking about Cremone, and we were able to spin it, and Eénsek was able to spin it to be about the name of a goblin who is outside helping us. She gives them a diamond, and
That's right.
Gradduk heads off to the shops and wants to stop by the Filmarin home to update them. Eénsek suggests taking the plan to the fiancé Belgar, the current captain of the guard, since it was his idea. And that is where we left off last time.
She gave us the diamond in payment? Is that what she was doing? I forget. I was being
Not
such
not
an
in payment, and
a-hole,
just
I
to
forgot.
try and help out.
Gratitude?
Yes.
Okay.
Since we were seemingly heroes coming to the aid of the town, if we're not there.
That's right. That's what I thought.
Who had diamond?
If you will.
I took it, I think.
I believe it was either Eénsek or Ferr. I do not know.
You weren't there, were you?
They were still sleeping. You guys went upstairs.
Guys were sleeping. It was me and Gradduk.
Oh, that's right. That's right, because you guys got up early. I didn't have that part written down.
Okay. So,
Because Gradduk went to bed at 4 in the afternoon.
I was tired when I was tired.
I was tired.
so are we picking up at the inn then? Is it should we?
Yes. So, the last question that was asked to me at the end of the last session was when Cam and Ferr were going to join them, and that's where we stopped. So, as we begin this episode, Ferr and Cam have awoken, done whatever their morning rituals would be, and are descending to the tavern below after a long rest.
Good morning, mates.
Oh, good morning.
How are we doing?
Good rest?
Indeed. As good as it can be under the circumstances.
Would you like to get some food for the day? Got a little story to tell you, boys and girls?
Yes, fill me in. Wave over to the keeper and order some breakfast for myself. Cam, would you like some breakfast?
I'll film her in. I mean, film you in.
Yes, of course. I'll be right with you.
No.
The tavern.
Is Phil in the tavern?
It was the tavern keeper. He doesn't know how to be quiet.
Oh, okay.
All right. So we pull up a couple chairs to the table. And what news?
We met the young lady, Belush. Danabelle.
Say. Is that right?
I do say. That's right. And she found us looking specifically for us, asking the tavern keep. We overheard this. And laid out a little map for us. I still have the map, right? Do I have the map?
I think so.
Yeah,
but-
she left them for
Yes.
you guys.
Okay.
What's up,
Yes.
Chris?
So I'm going to
Gradduk,
roll that out.
You may have some more breakfast.
I can't remember from last time. I know I had said that I was going to go find this like elixir shop or whatever, but did I leave already before the last session ended, or was I still here? Because if I was still here and I saw them come down,
I think we were still talking.
Okay. So
You said you were going
Still
to go. You didn't say you had gone.
okay. I just wanted to make sure. I didn't want to start a conversation and I'm not even in the freaking building. So, okay.
And
No, you're
that
here.
wouldn't be too unusual.
I don't see myself straying too far from the place that has the food. So,
Mm.
all right. Sorry.
So I'm going to dramatically unroll this map and kind of relay to. I won't
That
relay
was a
the whole
lot.
thing, but you guys have seen. I'm sorry.
I said that was a lot.
That was a lot. Yes,
Yes.
it was fairly dramatic, and we already knew the fiance was Belgar, right? We
I
already
meant
knew
your
that he was.
unrolling of the scroll was very
Oh,
dramatic.
it's. I mean, look at it. It's.
Eénsek isn't known for
considered,
doing much without a flourish, Cam.
It's a dramatic piece of topography here. It's beautiful.
So
There
what are we
is
looking at?
apparently
What are we looking at?
a tunnel below the city. Below the city? below the city.
From a temple.
Leading to the aforecited outpost outside the city where we saw our friend, the Bone Thrower, emerging from. So,
What do we know about the tunnel?
Knowledge?
Is it still operable?
she claims it is. She claims that her fiance, Belgar, the aforemet Belgar, was his thought to give us this map, and Gradduk seems to think we should talk to him.
Well,
She didn't outright let us know that it was from him from the get-go. We had to ask that. She was acting quite strange, in my opinion.
Strange, innocent. I'm not sure.
yeah, perhaps she was just trying to offer assistance.
You
could
didn't say
be.
anything about why we were here, did you?
Why we were here?
Our
Oh, no.
original mission?
Well, I didn't. But no, I think we're safe, right, Gradduk?
Yes, I think we're good.
Yes, the Cremone almost got let out of the bag, but we stuffed it back in, and I think everything's good.
So if
But,
this map was given to us through this woman via Belgar, who's now the captain of the guard, presumably he is a sound strategic military thinker. And
Or
if
he just got
thinks-
thrust into this because he's, some highborn
Still alive.
putz.
That could be. So perhaps it is a good call, Gradduk, that we find
Putz
this
is an Elvish word, by the way.
captain. And
perhaps
She did say that she fell in love with him from him winning a tournament.
That's true.
So it is.
Yes,
possible
apparently
that
he's a
skilled swordsman.
seasoned swordsman.
Well,
So
well, do
So the
we
question
think
is, what do we do with this information, and when?
I think we definitely need to question him, and I was about to head off to the elixir shop in front of Phil Marin's house to see if we could get some potions for the upcoming battle.
Okay, not a bad idea.
If all was on
Well,
the
I mean,
up
at the
and
very
up
least,
map,
we need to sort of coordinate with the guard here, right? I mean, we don't want to just go wandering off through a tunnel and show up on the other side without anybody knowing that we're going to be there, right? I mean,
yes, good call. If we can
timing and all
yes,
that.
in fact, perform a pincer move of sort.
on a
attack
positive
from
note,
the
the
back.
graveyard is empty. So if you guys die,
It's true. There is plenty of room.
Yeah, thanks for that, Joe.
Definitely
People are
save
just-
people from digging.
God?
Yeah.
People are just so you're saying people are just dying to get in there?
Hmm.
Hey.
Good night, everybody. Thanks for coming.
yeah, they're dying to get out.
All right, maybe we should split up. Gradduk, if you want to go get the elixirs, someone can go with them. Another two of us can find the guard, and we can make a plan.
Sounds good.
After I get some pork and eggs in my belly.
Opt for going to Belgar. That's me. Yes, I'll go talk to Belgar.
You guys
I'll
want
go
to
with
split
you.
up?
I'll
Yes.
go with Eénsek and talk to Belgar.
Okay. I'll go with Gradduk.
Getting some supplies. Okay. Do we need any? I mean, is there anything specific we need? We need some elixirs, right? We need some
Healing
just
potions.
some healing potions
I
and stuff like that.
was going to see if they had any health potions and anything that may help us against the magic users we are set to face. Seems like we're lacking in that area.
I do think time is of the essence, so I'm not only accompanying Gradduk to make sure we get the correct potions we need, but that we don't get sidetracked.
Stop by a tavern or something like that,
Yeah.
or yeah.
Well, I mean,
Maybe
we're
we can
already in the
maybe we can
tavern.
maybe we can hit a drive-through on the way, but we're certainly not going to sit
Take a
down
couple
and
for the
eat.
road, Gradduk.
If I get hungry, I'm taking a cow with me, so I should be fine.
Cows in the tunnel. That's a great idea. All right.
Okay. Shall we meet back here in, say, an hour?
Sounds good. After the elixir shop, I was gonna stop by Phil Marin's house and check on the lady. See if she's ready to join the battle. As far as I know, it's right next door.
What?
Oh, next door to the potion shop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't you say that? Yeah. Okay.
Yep. That is.
All right.
I know not next door, but it's in the next district over.
Okay.
I'm going to settle up, and we'll head
Toss
out.
Okay.
some
Cam and
coins
I'll
to
head
the
out.
keeper.
Oh, well, thank you. Yes, feel free to return anytime.
Oh,
Your
We'll
gold
be
is
back.
always welcome here.
Did we pay him for
what is-
room and board
hold on.
last night?
Hold on 1 second. What, Nate? What are you drinking?
Does it look like milk?
It does.
No. You said cow. I just went and got some milk. It sounded really good.
you got a white Russian there?
I just wondering if you milked yourself for that one as a Minotaur.
Oh,
He is the wrong gender for that.
I don't think that's how that works.
That's not how it works. We got to. Maybe on the way
How
I'll
any of
explain
this
some
works.
anatomy to you, Gradduk.
Okay. All right.
No, what is this?
All right.
This is,
So you guys are heading out of the tavern.
Yep.
yes.
All right. Immediately as you exit the tavern, you see guards scrambling up the walkways up to the parapets and
Mhm.
walls of the city. You can hear shouting, "They're almost to the gates! Loose the arrows!" And archers are just letting go with arrows. You're guessing that in the 8-hour rest that the Bone Throwers' army has gotten almost to the gates.
Well, no rest
Doing
for
a
the
quick
wicked.
scan of the wall, though, you can see Belgar up on the wall directing people, arrows here. Make sure we've got men down to secure the door. Shouting commands back and forth as
He's up on the wall. All right.
he's up on the wall right now. Yeah.
Come on, Cam.
She's
You two
already running up the wall.
Stay here. All right. I guess I'm okay with that. I wouldn't say, come on, Cam.
Well, I meant not just ahead of you a couple steps.
Come on, Cam. And I run.
All right.
And meanwhile, Ferr and Gradduk are kind of hustling along. They realize based on the situation,
Are you leaving?
they've got to move quickly. Yeah.
No. Stay here. Don't. Stay here.
We stop.
Let's just find out what's going on.
You guys
So,
are able
all right.
to run up a
Cam and
set
I
of
are up
stairs
there talking to
and
Belgar.
get up on the wall.
Belgar!
Yes.
What's happening?
What is it?
What's happening?
There, and he points, and you see this massive, it's an army, but almost a swarm of undead, as their marching isn't in any kind of sync. Their movements are so erratic that it looks like a large swarm of ants moving over the ground towards.
I realize you're busy. Your lovely fiance came to us last night and told us about this. Let's look around. This tunnel.
You see it when you mention her, he kind of looks up for a second and exhales.
Here.
Yes, of course.
Tunnel. Safe?
What's the plan?
I think so.
If we were to take this tunnel and come back around the outside, we need a plan. This is very quick.
No, the old man said that if you go and destroy the Bone Thrower, I guess this whatever monster is in control of the army, that it'll throw them into disarray to not have a leader.
Well, of course, but
Who told you that?
is coming behind us going to do that? Going come behind them? Sorry.
No, not behind them. Their leader is not with them. That's
Bone
what
thrower
he
isn't
said.
on the field.
He's way in the back.
So you want us
or
to
what?
go take out the general?
To cut the head off of the snake, the old man said.
Who? What old man?
The skeletal snake.
Oh, an old man. I don't know him. He came and
Templar?
no. An old man. He was
So
wearing
Marin?
like monk's robes. What was that name?
Helen?
Yeah, that was it. That
What?
was it.
When
He
was he
came
from
to me
Wight?
and he said that about I didn't know about the tunnels in the church.
He's alive?
No, he's not alive. He's dead. He's very dead.
Okay, maybe we're talking about.
Did he look alive?
He looked alive to me. But anyways, he told me about the tunnels. Yes, Nate.
Yeah, are we talking about the right person here? Talon is who?
Helen is who we met by the statue of the hero and who died.
Did he die,
Did he not die?
or did he
Did he
just
die?
wander off?
Y'all buried him. So
That's right. That's what I thought. Yeah.
Oh.
We
Okay.
buried him at the foot of the
Yeah.
statue.
Because things attacked us at the statue
That's right. Okay.
or nearby the statue.
I'm just looking to Cam going like,
When did he come by?
Could this?
yesterday, maybe midday. But anyways, he knew about the tunnels, and he talked of them being dwarven make, and that even the passage, the great passage of time, wouldn't have collapsed them because of the dwarves' masterful craftsmanship. So he told me that I should have my fiance.
Danabelle.
Answered greatly.
Danabelle.
Go, yes, Danabelle,
Lovely.
go and get
Girl.
Stop saying
the
her name.
blueprints and take them to you.
He gave you these blueprints, like physically.
No, the
Oh.
blueprints are in the town hall.
Oh.
He told me to have Danabelle fetch them and take them to you. It seemed like a sound strategy, so.
And you didn't wake from a dream after this, or
No, I've been organizing the troops. I haven't slept in almost
What?
the entire
okay,
day.
okay.
Well, remember,
Well,
we did kill a couple of doppelgangers.
oh,
We call them doppelgangers where I'm from.
I just boop you in the nose.
Changelings.
Yes. Ooh.
Try that again sometime.
Well, it's a very cute nose.
Do you need all?
But you got
four
it. You
fingers to cast
you
the
nailed it. You hit it. You hit on something.
It just seems very odd that some random man would come up to you, tell you to get your girlfriend to send plans to people. that
You've
you
never
didn't
seen this
know
man
yet.
before.
No, but he said that he lived in the city.
Oh.
'Cause we
I don't know everyone in the city. It's a relatively large city.
It just
strategy
seems like
being
an awful
scrapped.
lot to just be like, oh, hey, you don't know these four people, but they're going to show up, and you're going to have your fiance take them these blueprints. And that'll
Well,
help
I knew
defeat this
I
thing.
knew of you. The captain helped get you in the city.
You've only been here for like 12 hours.
Insight check. Insight check.
Okay. The captain is the one that fetched you guys from outside and brought you into your door.
Right. But we were only here for a couple hours before we took our rest, right?
Insight check on.
I mean,
Belgar.
maybe more than a couple, but yeah, not that long. But he knew of you. Go ahead and roll your insight check.
Yeah, baby. 22.
Nice.
He seems genuine in the words that he's speaking. He is
Yeah, he
speaking
does. I think he's
from
kind of a
he
dumbass.
believes that he's telling you the truth.
Oh, I
There's no
believe he's telling what he thinks
yeah,
is.
he well, that's the insight. He believes he's telling you that he is telling you the extent of his
He's
knowledge.
telling us.
Yeah.
Uh,
So what's really going on? He doesn't know. He's been a bit busy.
do you know where we could find this man that told you about this monk?
I didn't ask where he was going to be. If you do not think that it is
Okay.
sound strategy, you don't have to do it. I was just passing the information along to you. Of course, do what you feel is best.
No. We appreciate that. I think.
Thank you.
All right.
You can see
Well,
soldiers
I
are
took off to the
stacking
side.
small stones right above the gate to throw down at the skeletons when they get close.
Okay.
That's all. This is going on at the same time.
So this is a battle that's happening right now outside the gates.
I don't know if there's in the din of battle, I'm going to yell up to the parapets up there and what's going on up there? You guys are taking too long.
And I'm just going to put
this
out a
point
hand.
in time, you guys start to hear a rhythmic clashing sound coming from the forest. Nope, sorry, you got to wait.
Forest?
From the forest.
Where's the forest? Where's the forest?
From
The
where
forest
we
that you came from.
Okay.
Up
Okay,
the
so
hill.
past the graveyard. Okay.
Yes, way past.
Okay. Okay.
It sounds like weapons being pounded on shields or weapons being clashed together.
That could be our dwarf or our goblin and mercenary
And you start to
friends.
see orcs coming through the tree line.
Oh,
Nope.
maybe not.
And they're banging their weapons on their shields and clashing their weapons together in a rhythmic march as they come out. Much more organized than the skeletons that are just flowing like a wave.
I can
Forward.
hear that from where
Yeah,
I
I
am.
appreciate all this
Hey.
information. It looks like you have your hands full. We're just going to go
Nope.
confer.
No, just wait.
Oh.
So
Okay.
they come forward, clashing their weapons, and then they stop and give a mighty yell. Hoof! And they part. And as they part, Beerish limps her way forward through the middle of them. She walks out and addresses the army of skeletons before. We are here for battle. The orcs all yell together in one great harmony. Hoosh! We fight with the survivor of Red Rock. And they all start chanting, Hoos, 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 Hoos. And as they do, you guys see, I wouldn't call it marching, but a group of mini goblins begin to stumble through the trees out in
Waving them up.
side.
Yeah, we're running up there.
And if
for sure.
you ever saw them, but they're definitely mercenaries, being led by Rugtug, come out on the other side. Beerish gives a one final yell, attack, and points her sword forward, and the entire wave of them begin running forward to engage the skeletons.
I'm just
Now-
slapping Cam on the shoulder like, that's your boy. Look at him.
So we're back.
he was
We're up to
lying.
the top now. We can see everything that's going on, right?
Yeah, if you guys
Gradduk?
come to the top.
You're up. Yeah.
Gradduk's got a little tear rolling down his cheek.
Actually, upon hearing Beerish's yell, Gradduk stands up nice and tall. He's very erect at this point.
All right. Well, this
He's
has
yeah,
been a PG-13 up until this point.
he's very
Has
yeah,
it?
just happy. He's very happy right now.
Mm.
So
Yes.
yeah,
Okay.
on top of the parrot pets.
That's your girl, Gradduk.
So Gradduk recognizes the rest of the orcs too. They are the orcs from the camp. I forget the name of the
The
Rakul.
orcs?
Rakul's camp.
Rakul.
Team, It looks like between the orcs, the goblins, and the mercenaries, and the town guard, they have this situation under control. I say we tempt fate, go to the tunnel while this distraction's taking place, and see if we can't chop the head off this snake.
I agree. I'm with.
I'll go with you guys, but I think going up there is a really bad idea because Bellnuts over here is telling us Tellin told him about it yesterday. The monk we buried like a week ago.
Oh, that's right. You guys didn't hear about this one.
Wait, what?
The monk
Tell us
that
Can you tell us on the way, or is this something we need to know now?
We can go. It may change your mind, but we can go.
I'm just saying, the Bone Throwers had it out for us, right? They knew he knew we were coming, us specifically.
Yes.
And
True.
this old man that we buried in the woods.
And
Old
there's
Belgar.
been doppelgangers. Good one,
Right.
Cam.
I don't like the idea of the tunnel. I think it sounds like a trap. I would much rather face them in battle with the rest of our army.
It's worth noting that some of the soldiers are like, Belgar, the orcs, the goblins. Should we be firing on
They're
them?
on our side. They're on our side. They're with us. She points to Cam points to Gradduk and says, "This is the survivor of Red Rock."
This guy.
The goblins
He's the coward of Red Rock.
military-
That's who they're fighting for.
Survivor.
Cam, is it worth
Survivor.
firing your fiery arrow?
They're
Does it
already
seem
fucking
official?
coming out. There's no point in signaling them now. They're already goblins. What are you gonna do?
What? Rugtug forgot to tell Beerish. Sorry.
You could signal.
Yeah, but he didn't have to march out.
You could signal.
Oh, wait.
your
Are the goblins and the mercenaries now fighting with the orcs?
Yeah.
No. They're
Yes.
coming out with them.
Coming out with them, like fighting together. Yeah.
Together against
Okay.
the...
So they've all
the-
conferred prior to this and like, hey, you.
Not exactly.
They're all pointing to each other like the Spider-Man. Like,
Knowing,
You-
knowing.
No one talked to me
is
about
probably
it.
something
Conferred.
like, oh shit, I forgot to tell her about the flaming arrow. Hey, everybody, let's go. We don't want to be left behind.
I imagine it's like the scene in The Rocketeer where like the FBI and the mob are like standing off, and then they realize there's Nazis, and they like start teaming up.
we all hate Nazis. Right, exactly. Yeah.
So,
Mhm.
I mean, it kind of sounds like we got two options. One is just join the battle as it is out there on the battlefront, or try this tunnel. So,
It is worth noting that even though it is a decent sized force that Beerish and Rugtug have put together, the skeletons still outnumber them by a large amount.
right, which is
And-
why
and-
I mean,
But us
I don't know
four
that I'd
aren't going to
wanna
make any
leave them
difference.
do you know who the fuck
Necessarily.
we are?
I say we try to stop the skeleton force from the back.
I
So
say
the
we
tunnel.
find the
So you're
bone
voting tunnel.
thrower.
I
This,
vote no.
I'm voting
What's-
tunnel only because this Tellin was quite the mysterious character to begin with.
Yeah, perhaps he has some powers that allowed him to reappear. Do we see
Like some sort of
the Templar Knight anywhere,
ghost
Joe?
that could live beyond.
He was still inside the tavern when you walked out.
Oh. So we think that this was for sure Talon, and it wasn't this perhaps Linnaeus guy. He knew he
Wasn't a
he
Templar.
mentioned- It was a guy.
Linnaeus
It was
isn't a
a
Templar.
It's a monk.
well.
And he said
Yeah,
his
but-
name is when we said Tellin, he said Tellin. He said, yes,
Okay.
Tellin.
Okay.
I don't think Belgraph
He could
is
be
over here
confused. I don't think it matters. There's a tunnel that gets to the main necromancer who is controlling the
Maybe.
skeleton armor, who we can.
We think.
Well, I mean, we'll find out at some point, won't we?
Yeah. Do you guys want to stop by the inn on the way and see if Emin or whatever his name is wants to join us into the
Elgin?
tunnel?
Was that his name?
Emin, Emin, or something.
We're
right?
right outside the tavern. We just stepped outside. And saw
nobody can pronounce his name like nobody can pronounce Emil.
Emil,
we're like 2
Sorry,
feet away
Emil.
from the tavern. We could
Yeah,
just poke our
all right.
head in and go, "Hey, come on, get
All right,
your ass
I'm
out here."
gonna run down while you guys are still talking about.
No, let's go. Let's go.
Tunnel or
I'm
no
going.
tunnel?
I'm going. Let's go. I think
All
we
right,
should go.
We're running down.
I think we
We're
should
running
even
back.
at least find this place and like check it out.
All right.
I'm
gonna
heard
pop
one,
into the-
one vote tunnel, one vote not tunnel. What say you, Ferr and Cam?
I vote tunnel.
So that's 2 tunnel, 1 not tunnel. Cam,
I already said I think the tunnel's a bad idea, but I'll go if you're going.
I guess it's tunnel.
Hey, listen. There's 2 outcomes to this. We're heroes and we take this guy out, or you get to say, "I told you so." Right?
That does sound
At
good.
some point, even if it's very briefly.
You win either way.
I don't need to tempt me that hard. Let's go.
Hey, let's put it this way. If we run into some foes in the tunnel, there'll be a lot less of them that's out on that battlefield just by the sheer nature of the size of the tunnel.
Even if we can get behind them and get in with the.
Well, if they
Even
know
if he's
about the
not
tunnel,
there.
then
Well, hopefully the elixir shop is on the way to the tunnel.
Okay. We're running.
I have
We're going to pop
elixirs.
into the we run down the parapets. We poke our head inside the tavern. Joe,
Okay.
how do we say Emin? Emin?
Yeah. Emin.
Emin? Emin.
Emin.
Emin. The enemy is at the gates. And we've perhaps found a way to sneak around to the rear to find the general. And as they say, cut off the head of the snake. Would you care to join us?
I respect you asking. I do. But I feel like my presence is needed here at the gate, caring for wounded soldiers and aiding with the battle.
I respect
Do you
that.
believe that you can accomplish this task without me?
Sure. It's we're going into unknown territory, and it's always better to have
I mean,
another
if we
body
don't,
with
we
us.
won't know.
But
I believe in
respect.
you. I believe in
respect your
all of
choice.
you. You can accomplish this. You are almighty
Sure.
warriors. These men are not as experienced in battle as you. I feel like I would do more good here with them.
All right, fight well, brother.
You as well. Good luck. We are counting on you. Don't let us down.
All right, we
No
run
pressure.
back onto the streets.
How
Do you
about
have
you
any?
don't let us? You don't let us down.
Do you have any buffs or anything you can help us with before we go?
I don't know if I have anything that. Let's see.
Any, what did you ask for?
Buffs,
Buffs?
spells, anything that can assist.
Ah,
Perhaps a pet parrot.
Protection, auras, trinkets,
you'll have your
Doodads.
time with
fidget spinners.
challenge
I
coins.
Gradduk could use one of them.
Cam just starts smacking her head into the post.
A yo-yo.
Fruit snacks.
Did you ask for protection? You'll be with Beerish soon enough.
Snack
Gradduk.
packs.
Any way to be useful at all as a Templar that has done absolutely nothing for us so far.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's
Hurtful.
not true.
He took out a lot of people, I think.
Yeah.
He healed a lot of people.
Okay. With that, he hands you some fun dip.
I'm
And,
waiting to see Joe. I think
run
Joe's
out.
looking in his bag of tricks to see if he's got anything.
Well, the hard part is not. He has spells. Yeah.
I mean, you miss 100%
But
of
the
shots,
problem
you're
is
great.
something with a duration.
Nothing till long rest.
That's not generally how.
To be clear, I thought about this, but I don't want to tax Joe. But like Curtis doesn't care.
Didn't we just
The
take a long
duration
rest?
is a problem. But see,
No, it's something until long, like a buff that lasts until you take a long rest, kind of thing.
the search engine is a little frustrating. It's just not working the way that I would like it to. Let's see. It's a good question. If you were about to walk into a battle, then it would have been a great
Mighty
question.
Templar.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know enough about this stuff. I figure it's worth a shot.
Okay.
We've got this map.
Let's make haste back toward the tunnel. It's in a what was?
Hopefully,
It was
towards
in
the
a
elixir shop and
yeah.
Phil Marin's house, which is on the way to the tunnel. Hopefully.
I don't see Phil Marin's granddaughter joining us, leaving her grandfather again. But
go ahead,
Joe. There's no reason to go by their place.
She apparently is a really good warrior, and she was getting ready for battle, and
she's there to save her grandfather.
I'll just shut up.
So
he's not gonna give us an NPC to help us take out the bad guy.
That's the point.
You guys told her to get her grandfather and to lock themselves in.
Yes. Yes. Yep. We did.
Gradduk's thinking with his stomach again.
So,
I think it's
the Templar,
his posture, his erect posture. Then,
who I think he had a name. Did I write it down?
Who?
Oh, Eamon. Okay, Eamon will cast a spell. Protection from evil on you.
Ooh, nice.
Now,
which gives us what?
He has to cast it 4 times.
Mm-hmm.
But
while we're waiting, Gradduk, if you want to get a sandwich, go ahead.
For 10 minutes. Oh, the casting time is 1 action, so it takes 24 seconds. It's not a big deal.
Okay.
Oh.
But it only lasts for 10 minutes. So
well,
yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Okay, so hey, I'm just gonna say thanks.
Well, he cast it. Just
okay.
Okay, thanks.
All right, we got it. We have 10 minutes to get to the tunnel.
Let's go.
All right.
Okay, so let me read what the spell does, just in case you end up having it. You're protected against creatures that are aberrations, celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead. Creatures of those types have disadvantage on attack rolls against you. The target you also can't be possessed or gain the charmed or frightened conditions from them. So that's what protection from evil is.
Okay. Do we have a good idea where this tunnel is, right? We know where this is. Like we have to get there.
Yeah, it's in a
It's in the Church of Etheron.
Yeah, the church.
Okay.
Yep. All right.
Looking at the blueprint,
heading there.
Yeah, looks if you go into
running.
Quickly.
Running.
If we survive this, you might want to write that one down.
Pardon?
So if we survive this, you might want to write that spell down.
Oh, mm-hmm. Yep.
Yes.
Got it.
No, you mean when we survive this, Cam?
Oh, that would have been a good thing to ask for as scrolls.
What are you going to do with the scroll? Can you even read?
He's a freaking wizard.
We're running.
All right.
Run.
So, the blueprint looks like in the
like holding
would
this thing,
be-
running.
I'm trying to remember the terms. We'll say the preparation area for the priests to perform their service.
The
In there
nave.
is a secret
yeah.
door.
Yeah.
It's a sacristy, right?
Sacristy, yeah.
Sacristy.
So I didn't want to get super technical. But, in that area, there is a secret door that leads to the tunnel. The current priests that are there might not even know that there is a secret door that leads to tunnels that follow up.
Okay, so what are we saying? Are we there?
No. I was saying when you
okay.
look at the blueprint, that's what the blueprint showed.
Okay.
Okay.
That there was a secret door in the sacristy that led to the tunnel that goes.
So we know where the secret door is.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you have to speak friend and enter or something like that? Oh, all right.
That
we'll get
it
there.
doesn't say
We're running.
blueprint.
We're running.
We're running.
Okay.
How long does it take
You
us
guys
to go?
run. Eventually, you are all.
Are we gonna pass the
It's
elixir
10
shop?
minutes. It's 10 minutes.
Okay. I didn't grab a pen like a big dummy. Give me
Go get a
just
pen.
1 second. Talk. Entertain the audience.
You know what?
while
Can we?
going.
Should we take a little break? Or no?
We run into the elixir shop. We're looking
Well-
around. We're browsing the goods.
Just want some elixirs.
Mm-hmm.
We have to run. We've got 10 minutes with this spell. Like we're not even going to make it to
that's
there
easy.
to get to the end
At
of the
the out of
tunnel.
character. What? Obviously health pots, but anything else that you can think of that we would be looking for here that could help us, especially if
Probably nothing we can afford at this point.
All right. So
I mean,
Remember,
there's-
I have some spells that could come in handy. I have Bless, Protection from Good and Evil, Sanctuary, and Shield of Faith. So
okay. I just
got
mean
some
from
good
the
ones.
shop, like if there's any, if there's anything that would be beneficial, but
I mean, I as a player know different things, but it doesn't mean that Joe would have them in the shop.
well, that's but what I'm
We
saying.
really
is,
don't
like,
have time to
Can
shop.
we ask
though.
for?
just we can ask the elixir.
I'm just saying.
Maker.
I don't know if we have time to shop. I mean, we got a 10-minute spell on us right now.
What
that's
if it
gonna
could make
protect
the
us from
difference between
something.
us living or dying? Then
It's
do we
on
have
the
time to
way.
shop
We-
or no?
We just ran in.
I'm cool with you dying. That's acceptable. So as
mean-
you guys run forward, you see a sign. There's a wooden sign outside of a shop with windows that have different poultices and herbs hanging in the windows. It has a picture of a mortar and pestle in it, kind of like the classic, medicine-looking sign, and it says "Madame Moldavia's Mixtures" beneath the symbol.
Oh, Triple M. I've heard good things about this on Yelp.
Mm. Ye old Yelp.
Yes.
Isn't that the guy that just walks around town screaming out about places he's been to?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. 4 stars.
Oh, that's the origin of the Yelp, ladies and gentlemen.
It was
Hey.
a bit dry. I didn't like the service.
Gradduk,
2
this is just
stars.
what you were looking for.
A town yelper
Right.
instead of a town crier.
Right.
Yes. All right. We run
All right.
in quickly.
So is there like we walk in? Is there like an inventory list or what? Is there? Can you tell us what we see or
No,
what?
it's a shop. So the walls are lined with different again poultices, mixtures, concoctions. It is. There are some potions on the far wall behind the counter, but
Mhm.
most of the stuff is for the average citizen. So
Okay.
if you've twisted your ankle or scraped your knee, you're not going to go in and spend your entire fortune on a healing potion.
Do they have
Uh,
anything that's honey flavored? That's a
We have
callback,
to get
kids, to something you don't know about.
Yes,
We have time to get a COVID vaccine while we're in here.
right.
So is there someone working? Is Madam, what's her name? Madam M. Madam
So
M.
as you enter, an older woman who has the garb that would remind you of perhaps a traveler.
Gypsy?
Like Romani.
Yeah, like a gypsy. There you go. Thank you. Yeah. Just for the audience at home, I have a bit of a head cold and I'm a bit slow today. My apologies on that. So, an older gypsy woman. The woman is wearing very bright colored garb. She has dark hair with a streak of white in it, smoking a very long stem pipe. She is quite buxom and seems to be intentionally bursting out of her garments. Oh, hello, dears, and welcome to Madame Moldavia's mixtures. I am Madame Moldavia. Is there something that I can help you with today?
Yes, greetings, madam, and apologies if we appear to be in a hurry.
Just ask the bloody question. We don't have time for
Okay.
this.
Gradduk, quit staring. You're embarrassing me. Madam, might you have some healing potions that we might be able to get from you? Toot sweet.
Well, yes, of course I have potions. What kind of potions were you looking for?
Healing.
I do
Healing
have
potions.
yes.
Healing, anything protective, anything that will give us advantage against skeletons or undead, block spells, defensive, offensive.
Whatever it is, it's got to be. We don't have time for you to make it. We need it pre-made and ready to go. We're in a hurry.
Well, I have healing potions, of course, and an abundance of them. They are, a proper seller amongst the nobility. I have potions of cure. Those always come in handy. Perhaps some protective potions too. How much are you looking to spend?
Can I ask real quick, what's the difference between a healing potion and a cure potion?
Well, a cure potion will cure poisons that you have been inflicted with.
Okay, I got you. Oh, that makes sense. Okay. What do you guys want to get? Just a couple.
I don't know what
each?
you guys got for gold. I got basically like 85 gold right now. So I mean, I would say I'd be willing to part with
100.
Half of that. So maybe 40 gold
2
each.
platinum.
So like 160 total. Is that?
Either I've missed writing something down, or I'm a really bad at pocketing money when we get loot because I only have 73 gold.
I have 13 gold, so I've really missed out. So.
I think you gave
I
out
guess
some
so.
gold. Well, I think Cam gave out some
Oh, that's
gold,
right. I gave out a bunch to.
but I don't know what Ferr's doing. I don't know where Ferr's gold went. Must have had a really good time at the tavern.
I have 2 platinum and 95
Oh, no. I've got 82 gold. Sorry, I read that wrong.
So if we do 40 gold each, that's 160.
Yeah.
For
That's
what are we getting?
for as many potions as we can
2
get
potions.
for 160 gold.
2 potions. Okay.
No, I don't know. I'm making a joke.
Oh, okay.
160 gold. We need something quick.
For 160 gold.
Yes.
Yes.
Keep in mind, we're saving the city,
Yes, yes.
We'll take
Be
a
saving
mixture
gold.
of
which includes this lovely establishment.
healing, cure, protective, whatever you have. All 3 of those.
Well, perhaps.
Feel free to throw in anything that you might.
And we don't have time to haggle, so let's go.
No haggling.
Really, time is...
How about
around.
this? We strike a bargain, perhaps a line of credit.
We don't have time to fill out forms.
Oh, trust me, if you live, I will find you.
We're good for it. We'll come back.
Yes, I believe that to be true. I believe that to be true. Now you understand a single healing potion usually costs 100 gold pieces.
Oh,
They
I
are-
see. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but well,
Do you know
Phil Marin,
a Phil Marin?
he'll cover our bill.
Can
Put it
I
on
would
his
like
tab.
to do an intimidation roll. You'll give us a discount now.
well, I was already going to, you brute. As
22.
long as that one, and she points at Eénsek, takes me out to dinner after this is all over.
He'd
Deal.
love to.
Yes.
I just I'm looking between her face and everything else.
I've not had dinner with an elf before. I'm intrigued.
We eat light, but yes, done.
You can
Okay.
afford it, right?
Yes. Hand over the potions,
Yes.
please.
All right, very well.
This might end up
You
being
think-
my favorite day of all time.
She did
You shut up.
And
Shut up, Poppet.
produces
Yeah, that's
4
right, you shut
potions of healing.
Just
Is it
regular.
4 potions of healing?
Yeah. 4
Four
Who's
potions.
holding those?
4
Okay.
potions of greater
Okay,
healing.
everybody gets one
Greater
potion
healing.
of greater healing.
Okay.
4 potions of greater healing. Okay.
So we each get
And
one.
2 potions of antidote. She clanks the bottles down on the table.
Okay.
Who's
I'll
gonna
worry about
carry-
bringing up the tab later. I'm sure I'll be seeing you again, cutie.
Thank you, Madam M.
Eénsek.
We are in your debt. And we shall return
Who's carrying
I'm
the
for
counting.
your date.
How old is she?
In human years,
Hmm.
you would guess probably mid 40s.
Oh,
Guessing.
take
I
that.
thought you said elderly.
I know, right? I'll take it. Shut up.
Medieval times, 40 is elderly. Okay,
So 40,
who's gonna?
so she's 27.
We each got a
No,
greater
he-
healing. Who's taking the 2 antidotes?
Probably you and Eénsek.
Okay, what do we got?
So
An
4
antidote?
greater.
What is this? An antidote? Antidote?
We each get one greater, Jesse.
There was 4 total greater healing and 2
Yeah.
antidotes.
Is that an antitoxin or what is that?
Antidote neutralizes all poisons,
So an antitoxin.
is what antidote is. But it's magical, so it'll even cure magical poisons.
I'm just gonna. I don't see that, so I'll just move antitoxin to my
Okay.
backpack. All right, just so I have it in here. All right. Okay. Can we move now?
Yes, let's go.
Lovely
Thank
to
you,
see
Madam.
you. Thank you so much. Looking forward to that dinner. Hopefully, I
She
survive.
blows a smoke ring and then taps the top where it goes into like a heart shape as you're leaving.
Yes. 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 Let's move. Pop it. All right.
you call
So
me
we're running. We're running.
Okay. You guys are heading now to the cathedral.
Yeah, and Trevor, where do you
What?
look up? Where'd you look up that antitoxin to add to my backpack?
Inventory. I just did manage inventory and then looked up antitoxin, and it just came up as
Oh, there it is.
antitoxin. There you go.
There's 2: legacy or gear. Does it matter? Does it matter?
Well, they're
Yeah.
both here, but one is legacy and one's not legacy.
Yeah.
That helps.
Legacy
Good
is
point.
the books are out of print, so you're better
Oh,
off
okay, gotcha.
It's the same.
using the one that's not legacy.
Right on. Okay, we're running.
So
Running.
we knock on the cathedral door, or we're just walking in, or
We can just go right into the cathedral.
Yeah, I'm
Find
pushing the doors open,
Yes.
and then just hello.
Are actually
Hello?
jumping ahead. So as you approach the
Sorry.
cathedral, it is a massive church compared to what you're used to. It's not quite to the scale of the main cathedral in Ethros, but it is an impressive structure, much like the great cathedrals you'd see in Europe from our present day. Just massive walls, big statues, stained glass everywhere depicting
Steeple?
different.
Does
What's
Does it have a steeple?
Several steeples.
Does it have a parrot pet?
I just wanted to know in case we open the door and see all the people. I wanted to know if it.
Yeah, most of the people are probably running right now, but there are guards. The church does have their own guards, and two of the guards stand by the door, but the doors are cracked and slightly open. As you approach, one of them says, "Are you seeking refuge? Come inside. We will keep you safe."
We're seeking a tunnel.
Yep, refuge. Yes, refuge is what we're looking for.
Okay, well, if you seek refuge, this is the place. As far as tunnels go,
Yes. It's refuge.
He's an elf. He says
Okay.
weird things. Tunnel means refuge to his people.
Yes.
okay.
You pots. That's elvish too.
So, Joe, I'm sorry. You said the map. We know to go to the What'd you say? The sacristan?
Sacristy.
Secretary.
Sacristy. It said that specifically on the map.
Well, no, but it's a
You can
blueprint.
kind of tell.
Yeah, you saw there's a door on either side of the stage.
The altar.
Altar, yes, thank you.
Joe's a religious man.
What looks like I just cannot think today. Which looks like
It's the honey.
a preparation room
Mm-hmm.
for the priests before they perform service.
I just didn't know if I should say because of my role, I'm familiar with these types of dwellings and can take us directly to the sacristy.
Yes,
But,
I mean,
but if it's on the
that would be
map,
accurate.
we
kid just
don't
can't say
follow
it.
the map.
Well, the
Actually,
map didn't say what it was, but your character, yes, would know
Okay.
the general layout of a
Okay.
church. So
All right, so we get past those two guards, and I just tell the other three, "Follow me. I know where to go."
once you get inside, it's a large church. There's a lot of townsfolk in here, but the church guard are going around and attempting to comfort. Don't worry, the guard will hold the gates, and Etheron is with us. You will be safe. Just trying to comfort the townsfolk.
Yeah, I'm yelling out
There
to
might
Etheron is
be-
with us. Etheron is with us.
There might be
Pointing to
over
my shield.
100 townsfolk here. So
Is it your shield got Xylona on it?
Oh, Xylona. Yes. Sorry. Correct.
all right.
But I am shouting.
When in Rome.
Yeah, it's fine. It's been a long day. I mean, there's a lot going on. So, but you guys can work your way through. There's also a lot of priests going around and blessing people. Now, you see quite a few priests, but not many clerics. The distinction being is that clerics are higher standing in the church and have healing spells. Most priests don't have an inclination to magic and perform like regular services and clean and take care of the church. They're not adventurers in any way. So. All right, as you continue through, no one really pays you any mind. You guys can pass right by all the people, and there's a lot going on. They're very distracted. Make your way up onto the altar and pass through the doors into the preparation area for the church.
Is the
Once
room
you get in there, though, you realize that it's a dwarven secret door, and its location is not immediately obvious to you.
All right. So we're looking at something and we just don't know where it is, right?
Yeah, well, you know that there's a secret door in the room,
Mm-hmm.
just not really.
Okay. So I'm gonna cast detect. Do I need to do this? Wait, no. I have a pretty good investigation. All right. I'm just gonna search.
Okay.
Do a search for this and just see if I can.
An investigation roll would be appropriate.
I guess. Okay.
Can I assist?
Oh, natural 20 plus 4.
Never mind.
Hey, Joe.
All right. Well, yes.
Quick question. So I have the ability to enact divine sense. As an action, you can detect good and evil. You can
I wouldn't
sense
do that on
anything.
your numbers.
You trying to take my glory away from me? What are you trying to do?
No. I'm just. But I could. But
Can't do much.
I can sense anything affected by the Halo spell or know the location of any celestial, fiend, undead within 60 feet.
Correct.
So maybe I'm jumping ahead. Once we perhaps find the door, I can put that out there and put it into the tunnel at least 60 feet ahead to see if there's anything down there that we may not see. Is that correct?
Yeah, that is correct.
Okay.
Now, Trevor, your immediate thought is that if the dwarves wanted to hide it, they wouldn't put it anywhere obvious or easy to get to.
Mhm.
So you open one of the dressers, where they hang up the priest robes.
Mhm.
Dig
Mhm,
through the
mhm.
clothes, and you put your hand on the back of it and start feeling around, and immediately feel a symbol there. Looking at it
Symbol.
closer, it's dwarven writing in a circle, but it looks like the middle of the circle might turn. And then
Do I need to be able to read this or no? I'm
smaller
good.
circle. Do you have the dwarven language?
I'm trying to look. I think I do speak dwarf. I know I speak orc. Hang on a second. I have dark vision, so if it's dark in there, I can see that. But extra language. Wait a minute. Extra language. I just passed it. Shoot. Orc. Nah, I speak orc. Never mind. Balls.
All right. I won't spend a lot of time on it, but it just takes you maybe a minute to figure out that it's kind of a math puzzle
Okay.
and figure it out.
Puzzles.
You
Oh, I
line
figured
up-
it out? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
You guys are in a hurry.
okay.
Your character is very intelligent.
Okay.
You're able to adjust the circles in the proper order to get them lined up to complete the dwarven math puzzle. It's also dwarven, so it wasn't super complicated.
Hmm.
And
I did the
back-
Wordle in 2 today, so like I feel like I can do just about anything today.
right, so the back of the I don't know what you'd call it, an armoire or whatever it is,
Mhm.
slides open
Wardrobe.
and reveals the immediate smell that comes from it is a dust and damp smell. It definitely has not been opened in a long time. And you peer into darkness that descends down depths into
Do
earth.
I see anything? I do have dark vision, so I can see.
Is that
60 feet.
smell Gradduk's hand? Or is that coming from the tunnel?
It's not that bad.
It's Gradduk's hand's
It's not a
worse.
rotten smell. It's just a musty odor.
So I can see up to 60 feet in the
must-
darkness.
No, kidding. Yeah, looking down, you can see that it is.
Can we-
a tunnel.
Can we
A
guess
range.
by looking at the map? Is there like a scale to it so we can actually tell how far the tunnel is?
It's massive, actually. You could march an army through, according to the map, anyways.
Oh,
through this tunnel.
well, so much for my theory about that being we'd face less foes and
So 60 feet, is there stairs or anything like that we're going down into something, or is it just a tunnel that goes straight back?
It's a declining tunnel. There's not actual steps to it, but the earth has been carved out in such a way that it almost has like gripping nubs on it.
Okay.
Again, dwarven architecture. Your feet will grip the stone. You have you need no fear of slipping and falling on this, even though the stone is damp.
Are we? Do we have torches with us? Are we lighting torches when we go in there?
Do I have a torch? We can light a torch. I mean, I can see it up to 60 feet in the dark, so I can lead the way. If you got a torch,
my sword can.
I have a candle.
My sword can make it seem like there's sunlight in here. Is that correct?
Oh, actually, yeah. I mean, I have a light spell actually, so I could do. Is this a?
I can emit a bright light in a 15-foot radius. So, if you want me to lead the way and just hold it up, could I do that, Joe?
Torches in my gear if you guys want torches.
Well, I mean, that doesn't cost you anything. Let's do it.
Okay. I unsheath my sword.
Whoa. Hey now.
You guys all put your sunglasses on and follow me.
All right. Now, the sword has bright light within a 15-foot radius, but radiates a dim light an additional 15 feet. Mm-hmm. So you can see 30 feet ahead. Unfortunately, anyone with dark vision, the sword negates your dark vision because it is no longer dark.
It's not dark.
But it wouldn't be good, I guess, for one member of the party to not be able to see. So, are you going to descend in?
Yeah.
Here we go. Let's do it.
All right. You guys start heading in. Once you get a decent distance into the cave, tunnel, though it has more of the feeling of a cave because it's so much larger than what you were expecting. You were thinking a dwarven tunnel, maybe 5 feet in height, and not very wide. It is massive. Like you could march an army through here. The supports have been carved out to look like dwarves, into the stone, like holding up the ceiling. Like a support beam will look like a dwarven arm, It's all part of the stone, like it was carved in that way, but it's definitely dwarven architecture.
Say what you will about dwarves, but they know how to build.
Damn right they do.
As you start heading through, the place is dusty and damp, but the way that the floor has been carved, it seems to grip your feet very well, and you are very sure-footed in this place. Heading in now, the tunnel is about a mile, maybe more than a mile long, if you count the distance heading down and then back up. So it is quite the trek, but you guys keep a decent pace. As you head down the tunnel, you travel a fair distance, and then can see up ahead that it opens up into a larger area, maybe something like a room. You're not really sure, but it definitely opens up into a larger area up ahead of you.
Was this all on the map that we looked at?
It is not. It's dark. The room on the map doesn't seem to be the scale of what you're seeing up ahead. Like what you're seeing looks like it's bigger than what the map shows.
Can I sneak ahead of the light and like tell them to hold? Like, Cam will put her hand up and she's like, "Hold on, let me look ahead. I can see better in the dark," and move past the light of the sword.
Yes.
Because I have dark vision up to 90 feet.
Okay.
And good investigation.
What do you want me to roll?
Stealth.
Stealth first, okay.
Yeah. If you're trying to move quietly up to where the tunnel is.
That's a 19.
Okay. You are moving very quietly.
All right, and do I see anything moving around in the darkness?
Okay. As you get to the end of the tunnel, right before it opens up into the larger room. Now, this room is massive. Again, much larger than what it shows on the blueprints. But it looks like the entire room was carved out by the dwarves. So it might be just that the builders took liberties. There are 3 pillars that look like dwarves, like holding up the ceiling. And a small altar. And sitting on the altar looks like a dwarf that has long since passed. But other than that, the room appears to be mostly empty, other than some small debris that's fallen off of the roof over the...
Is the dwarf like laying on the altar, like spread out sacrificially, or sitting upright like it was resting on it?
Sitting upright, actually sitting on the floor next to the altar, like with his knees up and his hands on his knees and his head down.
So almost like he was praying or supplicating before the altar.
The other direction, facing away from it.
Oh,
okay. Not towards you, but almost like he sat with his back against the altar to like rest and then passed away.
Okay.
The only thing is that it's clear that no one's been down here for at least 100 years, and his flesh is not rotted away. He is armored, but what skin you can see is not rotted away. But it definitely has a very pale and dead look to it.
Careful, we're dealing with the dead.
She'll move back down the tunnel and relay that to the group quietly.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought we were all there. Missed that.
So I can perform a divine sense, and I can tell if this is some sort of celestial fiend or undead that we should worry about, because it doesn't sound...
Is that like a
Might not
free
be a
spell?
bad idea.
Doesn't sound right.
Cantrip or...
It's an action. I can detect
okay.
it. So what do I need to do to make that happen, Joe?
It's just an ability. You just activate it. Now because of the size of the room and where the dwarf is at, to get within 60 feet of him, you'll have to move right to the mouth of the tunnel where it opens up into the room. And you're not quite as stealthy as Cam, but if you want to try, there's nothing that says you can't.
Should I roll for that or just do it?
That's up to you. If you roll for it because of the armor you're wearing, you'll be rolling with disadvantage.
Well, I guess okay.
But you can still try. That's
I guess it can't hurt, right?
Yeah. I say try it. So you roll twice and take the lower of the 2 rolls.
Take the lower of the 2 rolls. Oh yeah, okay. A 2 or a 3.
So
clank, 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 clank.
The rest of you see that
Fool of a took.
in the position to be silent, like he crouches and makes the attempt, but you can hear him quite well because his armor is very loud. made of metal. So, but you're able to move up to the mouth of the cave without any problems. And, you are there, silently or not.
Okay. So, again, so I just perform a divine sense. I don't have to roll or I don't have to do
No,
anything.
you
Or
don't
I just
roll it. So-
take a slot away from.
Right. You see divine sense is I don't know how often you can do it actually off the top of my head, but
I can do 3 per long rest, so I have 3
Okay.
slots there. Yeah.
gotcha. So you activate your divine sense, and you can immediately tell it's right at the maximum range of your senses, but
60 feet.
you can immediately tell that the dwarf is undead.
Okay. And this may be a dumb question, but do we assume undead is bad, right?
Generally,
He's not dead.
Yeah. Okay.
He's not
Can't be
moving though yet. So
Right. Okay. So I'm going to go back and relay that to, or do they come up and join me, or do I got to go back and tell them?
I think we're all
that's
kind
up
of
to
sticking
you guys.
together, right?
Yeah, Cam would have stuck with you as you moved down.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we're all kind of
Right.
moving forward.
All right. So, yes, I perform divine
one
sense, and
dead?
that is a divine undead.
Hmm.
Yes. Cam,
It's
you
been
were
that kind
good
of
to-
day.
Good to question. Yes, indeed. It appears there's only one that we can see within my range, anyways.
Question: would
Reach.
detect magic detect undead or no? That's different, right?
That's different. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Detect magic is detecting enchantments.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I figured. I just thought I'd
So
ask.
it's quite the large room, and he's in the middle of the room. Do we think we
No,
can
he's not in the middle.
bend?
He's actually on not the far side of the room, but off
Across
to-
the room.
Okay. Oh, so he's sort of in our way to continue through this tunnel.
So there were two exits that you can see from that room to where the tunnel continues. He's basically right in the center between those two tunnels. So
Does it look like there's two different ways to go, or is there something on the map that says that converges at some point?
there's two different ways to go. You guys are going for the uppermost tunnel to continue.
Oh, we know where we're going. Okay, big
You know
on the
where
map. Okay.
But there's not any way that if he is malevolent, there's no way to get past him without him.
Run and gun. I say we run and gun. Cam?
Are we still within our 10 minutes that we have this?
Yeah,
I
Thing
don't
to-
think so. Are we? Okay.
yeah.
All right.
We stopped.
Well,
We stopped and bought potions. For God's sake, we don't have.
Hey, I'm not going to argue with it. If he says yes, let's take it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's run and gun. Let's go.
Run and gun. Cam,
Cam
can
will
you
hold
hit
back.
this guy?
She'll bring up the rear and like keep her bow drawn and trained on this dwarf as we move past. Maybe not drawn, but ready to draw. And she'll stay a few steps behind the rest of the party as they move forward.
Right.
I'm casting mage armor on myself, obviously.
All right. So as you guys enter the room, you begin heading. You don't get very far, maybe 10 feet, 20 feet into the room. And the head of the dwarf raises from in between his knees. You can see that his face is very gaunt. His beard looks like wire bristles at this point, hanging off. And you can hear the rusted armor breaking free as he starts to stand. And as he seems like he exhales, and you can see dust come out of his mouth as he rises to his feet. You never paid. You never paid for the tunnel. I must have the gold or I cannot rest. You must pay. And he motions with his arm, and from behind the altar and through other debris laying on the ground, skeletal snakes begin to crawl out until they swarm together in large amalgamations of skeletal snakes and begin to move forward, and it's initiative.
Okay. We need some skeleton snakes now.
I was going to say...
Amalgamations of skeletons.
We'll put up the definition of that.
Yeah, I got
initiative.
pets or whatever earlier, so I rolled a 3.
Jeez,
so.
God.
Got it.
9.
8.
Natural 20.
Woo!
Nice.
So 25.
That is so weird. It popped up.
Roll didn't suck.
No, it's the encounter. Everyone, it automatically added their initiative except for Cam. But I saw the number pop up. I'm not sure why.
I mean, I'm rolling it on my tablet, but it's still sending through. Like I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
I saw it.
I think
But-
you cheated.
Well, I saw the roll though. I saw the roll pop up on here, so I know it was a natural 20 and a 25. It just didn't automatically
Back in
add
the
it to
system.
Oh,
the
weird.
encounter. So, all right, Jesse, do you want to bring up the map?
No.
Would you bring up the map, whether you want
Yes.
to or not?
Oh, sweet. Look at this.
Oh, nice. We got fancied.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Hey, we're moving on up. I like it.
All
Yeah.
right.
That looks nice.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Look at Joe getting all fancy.
I just happened to download a book that had some maps in it, so that's
Now, based
right.
off your description, I'm imagining this is more of a refined chamber with the sculpted dwarves being these 3 columns here.
absolutely. If I was a better GM and actually did preparation the way that I should, I would have cleaned these up a little bit and probably put tokens over the top of them or something like that to make
Well,
them
it's
look.
been a while, so it could be a little.
Yeah.
Been a
Broken
while.
I am
been
not
a
that,
while.
but
The snake, you said the skeletal
Just-
snakes merged
been
to an
a long
amalgamation of a
time.
larger snake.
so where it says swarm of undead snakes, a swarm is an amalgamation. So there's two swarms of undead snakes.
Okay.
Okay.
Snakes. Why did it have to be snakes?
Because swarms are fantastic.
Skelly snakes.
They're not quite as good as they were in previous editions, but they're still really, really, really good.
How many when it says swarm of undead snakes, how many's in a swarm?
Enough.
Okay.
So okay, I know what you're asking. What it is a swarm is one creature, right? As far as
Okay.
combat is determined.
Okay.
So it's not that you have to kill a certain amount of the snakes to destroy the swarm. They
Okay.
have a total
They have
hit point.
they have a giant health pool collectively.
Yeah. Exactly. So
Okay.
Joe, the reason he's asking is because when he kills a swarm, he wants to know if that's one kill or if
Yeah.
it's 10.
it only
Exactly.
it only counts as one. Swarms
I
are
wasn't, but I do now.
That still only counts as one.
It does only count as one.
All right.
When we all bring its health down to 3 and Gradduk finishes it off, he wants to know how
exactly.
many points he gets.
Exactly.
All right. Cam,
There it is.
Jesus.
you are up.
Dick.
All right, Cam
As
is
I say,
going to.
Dick. You may fire when ready.
All right, I'm going to use my Dread Ambusher special and move
That's a new one.
one. Nope.
Identical.
The Dread Pilot Roberts.
35. Just going to run out here. And for flavor, if I may, she's going to pull out a gold coin and like shoot a gold coin at the dwarf with the bow. Like put like, I don't know if you'll allow that.
You could use your bonus action, I guess, to attach the coin to the
Okay.
arrow. Sure.
Okay. So you Dread Ambusher, I get extra 10 feet for that turn, and if you take the attack action, you can make one additional weapon attack as part of that action. So first attack with the gold coin on the bow, or the arrow, is a 26 to hit.
Sorry, Jesse, what were you attacking?
26 to hit the dwarf.
The dwarf. Okay. Yes, that definitely hits. I mean, I should know that already.
So that's
Aim
10
low, Cam.
piercing damage, and she's just going to snarl
She's
like,
kind of lower to begin with.
True.
here's your gold. And then I'm going to take my second attack as part of that Dread Ambusher, and that's only a 16 to hit.
That still hits.
Okay, and that's just a D. I can't remember that. It's just the D8. It doesn't add my modifier to it, right?
Correct.
Okay. So that's another 7 points of piercing damage.
All right. So what was the total?
I don't remember what the first. Hold on. It should be in here.
10 was the first one.
So 17 total piercing damage.
Okay. As it pierces the dwarf, it definitely does damage, but it feels like it doesn't do as much damage as it should.
Okay.
Slicing through it, your previous combats have given you a feel for how your arrows land, and it feels like it should have been a more solid hit than it was.
Gotcha. That's my turn, my action, and my bonus action. So yeah, that's it.
All right. Oops. Oh, God.
Can you only do one special? I imagine.
It depends on what kind of an action it is, a bonus action, a reaction, things.
This one says when you hit a creature with an attack roll, you can mark your target as your favorite enemy for 1 minute.
That's a free action then.
Okay.
So yes.
I'm going to do that then, and it says the first time on each of your turns that you hit the favorite enemy and deal damage to it, including when you mark it, you can increase the damage by 1d4.
Okay. Yep.
So that's an additional 3 points to that 13 that 10 that didn't, or what was it, 17, 16 that didn't do much damage.
Okay. Well, it did damage. I don't want to. It definitely did
Didn't
damage.
do as much as I expected it to.
Exactly. And when you hit him, he looks at the gold coin that was on the arrow and says, "Silver! They had promised me silver!"
He just spoke and said gold. You must pay the gold, he said.
He changed his mind.
He says,
All right.
Changed his mind.
Can I mark him so I know that I have a
Yeah, absolutely.
thing on him?
All right. The swarm of snakes are up next. 6. All right. And they attempt to bite at Cam with a 16 to strike.
Yeah, that hits.
All right. For 7 points of damage, and I need a Constitution saving throw, please.
uh-oh.
Said 7 damage.
Mhm.
Constitution. Uh, 13.
All right. You successfully save against the poison, but still take half damage, which is 8 points of poison damage.
On top of the 7.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yowza.
It appears that even though they are dead, they are still venomous. All right.
How does
Next
that
up
work?
is the dwarf.
The bones are moving by themselves. I don't think it really matters how it works.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Fuck.
He produces a longbow and attempts to shoot at. Let's see. He attacks twice, once at Ferr and once at Gradduk. First attack towards you, Ferr, is a natural 1 for a total of 5.
Damn it! No, I'm just kidding. That misses.
All right. And Gradduk, that is a 23 to hit.
Let me see. Carry the 1. Yes. Okay.
All right. For 9 points of damage.
Okay.
Okay. That's his turn. Eénsek, you're up.
All right, I'm going to move over here, and I am going to cast Ray of Frost on the snakes attacking Cam,
Okay.
and that is a +6 to hit, 60 feet. Yeah, that's good. Oh, for fuck's sake. God damn it, man. I want to roll my own dice. I hate this thing. That's a 10 to hit.
That misses.
Yeah, I figured. God damn it, man. That's a +6. A fucking 10. That's ridiculous. Alright. I guess that's my turn.
Okay. Ferr, you're up next.
All right, let's see. Consensus team. I can use my turn up casting a spell. One of them is called Bless. I can bless up to 3 creatures of my choice within range. So whenever a target makes an attack roll or a saving throw before the spell ends, the target can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to the attack roll or saving throw.
I think that would have been good to do before we started the fight. Now that we're in the fight, I think it would be better to get in the mix.
Okay.
Yeah, I think save your spells for.
Yeah, spells.
Okay.
Yeah, cantrips
All
are
right.
one thing and attacks are another, but yeah, I would say, I
Okay.
would save this.
Good. Thank you for that. So my next
Or
question is,
Remembering, too, that you can sacrifice spell slots to do extra damage with a smite.
Oh.
the ability. And smites do extra damage to undead.
To undead,
Oh.
yeah. So
Wow.
I can.
In addition to it, so like if you burned a spell slot to do a smite, it would add 2d6, but you also do an extra d6 because it's undead, and
Yeah.
your sword adds. No, sorry, not d6. It's d8s. My apologies.
Right.
So, like a smite on an undead,
Mhm.
you're automatically doing 4d8 more damage than you would do.
Right.
That's in addition to your weapon damage.
And that burns a spell slot doing that.
Yes, it is. Smites are basically taking your spells and turning them into divine damage.
Okay, so my next question is, can I, if I wanted to make this move, this is my first part of my turn, if I wanted to move to here, because I passed the dwarf, does that...
Yeah, you would have to
Go around.
never get within the square next to him. Like you would have to circle around. You see what I'm saying?
Well, if you can do, what do you got? 30 feet?
Yeah, one,
If you move around him,
Two,
then no. If
three.
you move through one of his threatened squares and then exit it, yes, he will get an attack of opportunity.
yeah, so I
Yeah,
can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Does this put me in, what do you call that when we,
Right. Yes, it does.
yeah. Okay, so I'm going to move there,
Okay.
and I'm going to attack the swarm.
All right.
And I will...
When you pass by the dwarf,
Mhm.
the light radiating from your sword causes him to recoil away as you're passing by. And he
Yeah.
makes a hissing noise. He seems to be uncomfortable with the light from your sword.
Okay. So I will try the divine smite.
Well, you roll the hit. If you
Oh.
hit, then you can choose to
Then
smite.
I can do that. Yeah,
afterwards.
sorry.
It doesn't waste the ability if you miss on your attack roll. You can
Makes
choose after you've rolled and the roll has been decided.
Gotcha. Okay.
That's divine smite.
Okay, here I go.
Was that your hooves?
A 23.
Ah, that hit. Definitely.
Okay.
Nose coconut.
So then I just hit my
Banging two
normal
coconuts together.
radiant. And then I can add the extra
Yeah,
D.
you do your
right?
weapon damage, and then if you're choosing to smite, you roll
Yeah.
4d8
Right.
and add that to your whatever the weapon damage is. So,
Okay. So the first is a 12 damage.
then if you click on the d8 4 times, it'll add them up.
Does it? Okay. Yeah, I'll do that. Let's see. 4d8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Roll. A 19.
All right. 19 and 12. That's what, 31 damage, right?
31.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right. And it's divine damage, so normally it would be resistant to the damage, but because it is radiant damage, it takes the full damage. You smack this thing, and snake's bones go flying everywhere. By the time it's over, there's only about 2 left, and they look dazed. Like you just ran their bell. There's a bright, just flash of light throughout this entire cavern, and it is almost destroyed.
Almost destroyed. Okay, Gradduk. I just teed him up for you, buddy.
All right. You still have your horns with your bonus action
right.
if you want to try and use it.
Sure. What the heck? Let's do that. This ought to
But
be-
if they're real low to hit snakes with your horns.
I know, but
Right into the
I'm-
ground.
I'm pretty limber. All right, let's see.
Just does a
Fif-
headstand.
15
right.
to hit.
Yes, it does.
All right. And a 7 damage.
All right. Unfortunately,
1 point left.
your horns seem, yes, it has 1 hit point left. Your horns don't seem to be quite as effective as your sword, and the skeletal snakes seem able to resist that damage. Blah, blah, blah. That's easy for me. And though it is grievously, it is not quite dead. The last one snake remains.
Can't I just step on the damn thing?
Yeah, you already used your action. All right. Is that your turn, Ferr?
That is my turn.
All right. Next is the other swarm of snakes. And it moves up to there and can't quite reach the party. So that's the end of its turn. That brings us to Gradduk.
Gradduk is going to move up to the dwarf and
All right.
go into a frenzy. And also, I put something in the private chat for you there, Joe.
All right.
And I am going to attack the dwarf with my great axe.
Oh man.
25 to hit.
Nice.
That hits.
All right. 10 plus 2, 12 damage.
So 14 total.
No, 12 total.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So same thing. You swing your axe and you hit him. You definitely do damage to him, but it doesn't seem like you're doing as much damage as you feel like it should. Like almost like he's resistant to your attack.
Okay. I will take a. Yeah. You know what? Just for shits and giggles, I'm gonna try hitting him with an unarmed strike for my frenzy attack.
Okay.
9.
That actually misses.
Yeah. Damn it. All right. That is my turn.
All right. Back to the top of the round. Cam.
Can I stomp on the snakes as a bonus action?
No. Attacking isn't a bonus action.
Plus they have toxin.
Yeah. Sorry.
Then I'm just going to take my my shot at the dwarf.
Okay.
Uh, 22 to hit.
That hits.
And that's 13 piercing, but I get to add a d4
All right.
because of the favored foe mark.
Mhm.
So that's an additional 2 points of damage.
So what's that total?
15.
Okay.
And
Got it.
go back. Just see bonus actions. Um. Oh. And dang it, I should have done that first. If I do my Zephyr Strike and move, can I add that extra damage that it grants?
This time will allow it, but next time try to be on top of it.
Okay. All right, so she's gonna use Zephyr Strike and run. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Up there. So I'll have.
As the snake gets an opportunity attack as you leave its threatened area.
It does not, because it
Zephyr
does
Strike?
not provoke an opportunity attack. Yep.
Okay, you're good then.
So she runs up there, fires. Technically, it's an advantage, but I'm not going to ask you for the advantage. But it does an extra D8 force damage.
Okay,
If that's all right.
Yeah. Of course.
So an additional 2 points of damage to
All
that.
right.
Whatever that was, 15. So 17 total damage, which is probably halved or whatever. All right, now I'm done. Sorry.
Okay. Next up is the swarm of snakes. Snake. It's a swarm of snake. After that massive damage it took. Nate, Ferr is right next to it, so it just turns and takes a bite at you. That is a 9 to strike.
Miss.
All right. Well, now it's the dwarf's turn. Since Gradduk moved up to him, he's going to just attack Gradduk. Takes a swipe at you with his longsword, Gradduk. The first attack is a 16.
That hits.
For 3 points of damage. Wow.
For how much?
3 points of damage.
That's the half number, or that's
No, that's the full number.
so
half
2.
divided-
Gotcha.
And then with his offhand, it glows like a haunting blue color, and he reaches out and tries to touch you with it.
Oh,
And that is a natural 20.
yeah, I believe that he thoroughly touched me. So
All right. So
Show
You
us
will
on the
take-
Mythic Legions figure where he touched you.
You blew his hand.
you'll take
Reach out and touch orc.
15 points of necrotic damage,
okay,
which isn't halved because it's necrotic.
right.
And I need a Constitution saving.
We the people.
6.
Oh, wrong.
Okay, you failed the Constitution save. The way this works is that 15 points of damage is actually, you take the damage, but it's also subtracted from your hit point maximum until you take a long rest. You take your hit
Fuck.
points minus 15. You can't be healed above that amount until a long rest. It's a life.
So I need to make a separate note of that, I guess.
Yeah.
Even if
Just until you long rest. Once you take a long rest, then you can be restored to that.
even
Okay.
if like I lay on hands or anything, that won't help that.
Yeah, that's whatever his hit point maximum minus 15 is the most that he can get until he rests.
Okay, got it.
All right. Eénsek, you're
So
up.
what happened to you hit point wise?
He did 15 points of damage, but he also
Okay.
reduced my max hit points by 15.
Which
So
the number 15 was only that high because it was a critical and he did
Okay.
double damage. It's not usually like normally that high, but because it was an
Okay.
natural 20, he did double damage.
Oh, for Christ's sake. All right. Well, in that case, I'm going to cast, where the hell is it? Where is it? Is this it? Yeah. Scorching Ray at the dwarf and the swarm of undead snakes near me. I'm going to move 1, 10, 20, 25 over here. Maybe over here. And cast Scorching Ray on both of those. So is that a roll for each one?
Yeah,
For
you
each ray.
roll
Yeah,
separately for
Okay. So, well, I'll do, so it's 3, so I'll do 2 on the snakes and 1 on the dwarf. So I'll do the dwarf first. That's
We're just looking at private
22 to
chat.
hit.
nice.
All right, that hits. Should I do damage on that right now, or you're muted, Joe?
Yeah, you can right now if you want
Okay.
to, sure.
So that's 5 damage to the dwarf.
All right.
I
That
guess I
seems
could-
to
could
do
I-
full damage.
What's that?
That seems to do full damage.
Seems to do.
Oh, so
Oh,
before
so he took full damage. Oh, okay. So that looked like it hurt him. All right. I'm going to decide. I'm going to hit him again one more time.
Okay,
Oh, fucking A. That's a 9 to hit. That misses.
that misses.
God damn it. All right. In that case, I'm going to hit him again.
All right.
Oh, my God, man. I'm rolling like shit. That's a 10 to hit.
Misses.
Fuck me. God damn these dice, man. Jesus. That's a fucking spell slot, too. That's a pisser. Fuck me. God damn it. All right. Well, I guess that's my turn.
All
You
right.
can't talk like that in a temple.
Yeah.
All right, Ferr, you're
It's
up.
elvish. It doesn't mean anything. It's
all right, I'm gonna try and finish off this snake here.
Yeah, you should use your horns to attack the snake.
Oh, can I subtract what I just did then?
Yes.
Okay,
I didn't
horns.
I'm sorry.
Let's get horny.
get horny, baby.
A 20, not a nat 20, but a 20.
You definitely hit.
A 3 points.
It only had 1 hit point left.
Hey, all right. Chalk that up there, Gradduk.
All right.
All right. So if I move to flank for advantage on the dwarf, that wouldn't be good, right? He would get advantage.
You get advantage. He does not.
So I could move there and then make an attack.
Mm-hmm. Well, if you got, I don't know what you got left for attacks.
That was a bonus.
That was a bonus. So
bonus,
I have a
then yeah.
normal attack, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna move here, and I'm gonna.
Yep, that'll give
attack.
you flank on it.
All right, we're back.
All right. Ferr, it's your action. Are you attacking the dwarf?
I'm attacking the dwarf with my sunblade.
All right.
I roll a whole 9.
That misses. Have
Uh,
higher armor class than.
but we don't get advantage right now. Like I wouldn't.
Oh,
get it
you do
right
get
now.
advantage. Yes, of
I
course.
do
Roll
because I
again.
did flank him. Okay.
Yeah, that is correct.
Ready? Come on. Second try is a charm. Nope. Not really. A 10.
All right. So that's still a miss.
Son of a bitch. Well, at least I killed those snakes.
So when you move back into melee with him, the light from your sword, he is, wincing away from it. It seems like it really bothers him.
Is it making him wince toward Gradduk?
Not really like that extreme. It just, you can tell that it's making him uncomfortable. He doesn't like it.
Aw, I'm sorry. Okay.
All right. And is that your turn?
Yes, it is.
All right. Next is the other swarm of snakes. They move actually into the same square as Gradduk because they're a swarm. They can do that. And will attempt to attack him. They start slithering around you and striking at Gradduk with a 12 to hit.
That misses.
All right.
Neck.
That's their turn. Next up is Gradduk.
Okay. I attempt to grapple the dwarf, which says the dwarf has a chance to save with a strength or dex. It chooses which. Saving throw DC 8 plus proficiency bonus, which is 2, so that's 10, plus my strength bonus, which is 4. So you need a 14 or better.
All right. He rolls a 20 on his strength check. 18 plus 2.
Okay. All right. I'm still in a frenzy, so I do take an my extra attack. I will. I'm gonna. You know what? I'm just gonna use my great axe again, even though it's not seeming to do the full damage.
All right. You have advantage. He is flanked.
Okay. So that's a 12 on the first roll. It's an 18 on the second.
All right. That hits. 18 hits.
Okay. Then damage. 7 plus 2, 9 points of damage total.
Wow. Okay. Got it. Record. Is that your turn?
Yeah, I mean, I guess I can't really do anything to get away from this swarm. So yeah, I guess that's me. So I'm done.
Okay.
How's that dwarf looking?
He's
dead, so
he looks damaged.
He's already dead.
His
So I guess
condition is worse than it was when we started.
it's moving a little slower. Okay.
But he still seems like he's holding together for.
Yeah.
All right,
He's
back
a little
to the
more
top
dead
round.
than he was.
Sam, you are up.
All right, using her longbow, Cam draws back and shoots another arrow at him. The dwarf.
Okay.
For 15.
That hits.
Okay. So it's D8.
Though he is wearing armor, it does look dilapidated and worn and doesn't offer the same amount of protection it did in life.
So that's 7 piercing and an extra D4. So 7 plus 1 for a total of 8. Not very effective damage. Assuming.
It does damage, though. It does injury. So not as effective as it could have been, or as you probably would have liked to have been, but it does, in fact, damage. So. All right. Is that your turn, Cam?
That is it.
All right. Next up is the dwarf. He really doesn't like the light from Ferr's sword, so he spins around facing Ferr, His hand glows that icy blue, and he reaches out to try and touch you, Ferr, but because of the light from your sword, he does so with disadvantage. So that is an 8 to strike.
That's a miss.
All right. He gets 2 attacks, so with his second attack, he will swing at you with his long sword. With an 8.
Another miss.
Damn, that would have been a 22 also.
Whew.
All right, that's his turn. Next up is Eénsek.
Okay. All right. This may be stupid, but I'm going to do this. I'm going to move up in melee range, and I'm going to use Chill Touch on the dwarf.
Okay.
14 to hit.
That hits.
Oh, thank God. Okay, so this is 1d10, 7 damage, and that's 7 necrotic damage. And it can't regain hit points until its next turn, which isn't a big deal, but 7 necrotic damage. I thought maybe might do more.
Okay. He is specifically resistant to necrotic, so
For fuck's sake, I thought he'd be susceptible to necrotic damage. God damn it.
he did necrotic damage. You saw him do necrotic damage to Gradduk, but that's okay.
All right. Fuck me.
It does do damage. He does take damage. Resistance is just the damage is half.
Half of it?
Yeah.
All right. Can I move? Or I'm gonna
Don't provoke.
Well, wait a minute. I've got does it do anything that I'm in did I get advantage on that, or does it make a difference because I hit him?
Well, you hit.
Yeah, all right. It doesn't make a difference. I guess I should have rolled again just for whatever. That's fine. We'll leave it alone.
Anything else?
I think that's all I can do.
All right. Next up is Ferr.
All right. I'm going to go after the dwarf with my sunblade ablazing. 12 was my first, but since we have advantage, I can try again. Come on. 23.
Ooh, almost. No, I'm kidding. You hit.
All right, let's see what kind of damage we can hear.
Did you want to make that a smite?
I do not. So that's just a 6.
All right, but you do full damage because of your sword.
Yeah.
It was 6, right?
Correct.
All right.
And then I will try my bonus with my horns.
All right.
Lousy 8.
That misses.
All right. That's it.
All right. Next is the swarm of snakes, which will go after Gradduk again. They attempt to bite you around and about your legs with a 15 to hit.
15 hits.
Oh, okay.
I mean, if I have 15 exactly, it hits, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. That is 12 points of damage. Halve, that will be 6, but I need a Constitution save.
$23.
All right. You succeed, so you'll take half damage from the poison. So the poison does 8 points of damage in addition.
In addition to the other damage that I got.
So 14 total.
what did I already? Wait. Hold on. What was I at? Was it 23? And then 14 damage total? Is that what you're saying?
I think that's what
Is that the halved number?
that means. Yes. You take full damage from the poison because it's not slash piercing or bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
So you took half damage from the bite because it's a piercing attack, but then you took half damage from the poison because you saved, but your resistance doesn't work against the poison.
Okay. All right. I'm hurting.
All right. That's their turn. Next up is Gradduk.
Okay. I am going to try to grapple the dwarf again.
Okay.
So need a 14 or better.
All right.
Would it help to take one of your healing potions right now?
I've only got one, and I'm not going to use it yet.
Okay.
That is a 13. He failed.
Okay. So his movement is reduced to 0, and he has disadvantage on all everybody he attacks besides me.
That's the dwarf.
Yes. All right. And then I will hit him with a unarmed strike for my frenzy attack.
All right.
16.
That hits.
All right. I do 5 bludgeoning damage plus 2, so 7 bludgeoning damage total.
All right.
Does that look like it does the amount of damage that I would expect it to do?
No.
Damn it, motherfucker. Okay. So, mental note: resistance against bludgeoning damage as well.
Yes. All right. Is that your turn, Red?
That is it.
All right. Back to the top of the round. Cam.
She's gonna fire. She's gonna fire at the dwarf again.
Okay. You have advantage because he's grappled.
All right. Well, that's a dirty 20, and so we'll go with the dirty 20.
All right.
That's 8 plus 1, so 9 piercing damage.
Okay.
And I am going to...
Is that halved already, Jesse?
No, that was total.
That was total. Okay.
Yeah. Crap, that's an action. Okay. And she's
So the
gonna
log-
move.
The log says 14
Sorry,
damage. Not that I'm disputing with you, but
Wait, what?
I don't know. The log. Camille, that is
It's
furrow. Combo
14.
damage 14.
Oh, yeah. So I'm sorry. So 15 total. Sorry. I didn't.
Okay.
Well, I looked at what the dice rolled. I didn't add the 6 damage to the initial damage hit. My bonus.
Okay. Yeah, I just didn't want you to be short on damage.
Yeah. So
No
it was
problem.
total of 15. So what is that? 7.
I round up for you guys because I'm so nice.
You are so nice, Joe.
Well, you also round up when we're taking the damage. So just saying.
That is also accurate.
Just saying, you're not doing us a ton of favors.
I'm
The
doing
Joe
you
giveth,
half of it.
and the Joe
Oh,
taketh away.
Yeah. Yeah, if he rounded down for our attacks but rounded up for his, that would suck.
Oh yeah, man. That's like second edition rules. All right. Is that your turn, Cam?
Yeah, I moved. If you didn't see that.
I didn't, but
Can we zoom in just a little bit on this map? Yeah, thank you.
All right.
Just want to make sure people can see what's going on.
Okay. So that was your turn, Jesse?
Correct.
All right. The dwarf is up next. So he's going to do his life drain on Gradduk. He doesn't have to roll to hit because Gradduk is already grappling him.
Okay.
So it's a touch attack. It is going to automatically hit. The bonus on that is natural 20. So he glows blue and Gradduk.
Silvery barbs.
He's not attacking. He can't miss.
Oh, he's not attacking?
He can't miss. Gradduk is holding him.
But that doesn't stop it anyway? Okay. All right.
He's just
no, because if he was trying to touch Gradduk, silvery barbs would 100% work.
You magically distract the triggering creature? Okay.
Yeah, since Gradduk has him grappled, it's an automatic touch attack.
So he's touching him voluntarily anyway. So, okay.
Right. So Gradduk will take 4 points of damage, and I need a couple.
And you need a what?
A Constitution save.
Automatically does the 4 points of damage?
Yes, because you're grappling him, the life drain, it's a touch attack, so you're already touching him.
And then
it's like you're holding rogue.
I rolled
Except
an
that's
8.
fun because it's a dead dwarf.
I rolled an 8.
You rolled an 8. All right.
I did.
So that damage that he just did, what did I say? 5 points of damage?
4.
That is added to the amount you cannot heal.
Beautiful.
Just almighty.
Okay.
And then with his second attack, he will take a swing with his longsword at Ferr. It's disadvantaged though because of the sunlight, because he's grappled. So okay. That's a 12.
That's another miss.
All right. That's his turn. That brings us to Eénsek.
Should have this down now. I don't know what to do here. We're all in agreement. I mean, I'm not asking Joe. That sword attacks and blunt attacks are not really doing it to this guy, right?
No, they are now.
Physical. I think all physical damage is not piercing,
strong,
slashing, bludgeoning.
Okay.
Your fiery bolt seemed to do the full amount of damage that it was supposed to.
Yeah. Jesus. So he's currently Gradduk is grappling him, or he's let him go because he's just zapped him with.
No, Gradduk has not let him go. He's currently. Great time to cast an electricity spell. Get a little revenge on Gradduk.
I was gonna say.
You could say he's grappled.
Oh, very nice. All right. This is a bit of only a noob above table question. My plan has been to do hypnotic gaze on the dwarf. Is that going to stop him from? It incapacitates him. Speed drops to 0. Incapacitated and visibly dazed. But does that mean it can't do anything? He's charmed by me until my next turn. So that's a whole full, round of turns until my turn. So he can't do anything. So I guess that's the.
FYI, his speed is already reduced to 0 because of the grapple.
I don't care about the speed. I'm caring about the incapacitation and not being able to do anything.
Means that he can't take action.
I'm just throwing it out there. If that was
I got it.
You were worried about. I just wanted you to know.
So I'm gonna try hypnotic gaze on the dwarf. He's got to hit a DC of 14 or better.
What kind of save?
Oh, I'm sorry. Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom save. Okay. He rolls a 19.
Oh, for fuck's sake, man! Nothing is working. Nothing is working.
He only had
Swear
a
to
plus
God.
1 and I rolled an 18.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, you haven't died yet.
Yeah.
He hasn't really had a reason to
That's
attack Eénsek so far.
He doesn't even realize he's there.
If I move away from him, grappled from Gradduk, is that an opportunity attack?
It will be, but with disadvantage.
All right, I'm gonna move back a little bit then.
All right. He will attack with his longsword, but with advantage. Oh. Could have been a
What?
natural 20, but it's a 12.
Oh, that's a shame. Miss.
Does a 12 hit? No.
Miss.
Okay. All right. Is that your turn, Eénsek?
That's my turn. Jesus.
All
man.
right. Ferr, you're up.
Shit bunch of rolls.
All right. I'm gonna go after that little son of a biatch. Oh boy, that's not good. Oh, we still get advantage though, so let me try again.
You still get
Come
advantage.
on. Damn it. Nope.
Unreal. This is
Nope.
9.
That misses.
Might as well try a bonus with my horns and see if I can do anything.
All right.
A 10?
That misses. You have advantage
Man.
with the horns too, so.
Oh. Let's try it again. Can you ever... Jesus. Really? 4 bad rolls in a row in one turn. That's
Okay.
not so good.
It's unfortunate, but it happens.
Okay. That's it.
All right. Now the snakes are up. They will be attacking Gradduk again because they're in his sword, trying to bite at his ankles. With a 12.
Miss.
All right.
Don't you mean miss?
No, I don't mean that at all.
Yeah.
no.
That brings us to Gradduk. You're up, Gradduk.
All right. All right. I'm just gonna. Fuck.
I have to say, I'm not happy about this, but I kind of am.
I know you have them grappled, but let's not take advantage. Come on.
Oh boy. All right. I mean, everything I do is bludgeoning, piercing, yeah. So
Damage is damage. Keep in mind too that he can life drain every round. So if you're
Yeah.
still grappling him when it comes to his turn, he can do that again.
yeah. What do I, in order to stop a grapple, I just say I'm stopping a grapple, or
Yeah,
how-
release my grapple.
okay. And does that count as an action?
No.
Okay, I release my grapple because
No.
I'm at 5 hit points. So, all right, I'm just gonna swing my great axe at this dude's fucking head. So,
All right.
17 on the first roll, 18 on the second.
That hits.
All right, 16 plus 2, 18 points of damage,
All right.
not counting his resistances.
It hurts him. For
All right.
sure.
My frenzy attack, same thing.
All right.
Natural 1 and a 3, which comes out to 10. So,
That misses.
all right, that's my turn.
How's
All
that
right.
feel?
Back to the top of the round.
Pretty
Cam.
good.
Jesus, man.
Gonna fire again. There's
Okay.
nothing else I can do. 24 to hit.
You hit?
I don't have advantage, right? Or do I?
No, Gradduk let him go. So
Oh, it was for the grapple. Okay.
yeah, I was for the Gradduk.
So that's 7 plus 1, so 8 piercing
Alright.
damage total. And one, two. Dang it! Was handing off a potion a bonus action or an action?
Like handing it to someone or using it
Yeah.
on someone?
Handing it to someone.
I'll allow it as a bonus action, sure.
All right, 1, 2,
Damn.
3, 4. So Cam runs down here and hands Gradduk a potion of greater healing.
Keep in mind there's a swarm of snakes on top of me, so if you're in range of me, you're in range of them.
I know.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure you knew. And you handed me a greater healing, is that what you said?
Yes.
Thank you.
I keep forgetting that my Cure Wounds spell is an action, not a bonus action, because I was going to run down and do that.
Well, I appreciate the thought.
All right. That your turn, Jesse?
Yes, that's it.
Okay. Next up is the dwarf, and even though Gradduk was just trying to violate him, he apparently hates Nate's sword enough that he totally ignores Gradduk and goes after Ferr. So he'll attempt his life drain touch first.
Don't let him touch you.
With a 9, because he still has disadvantage because of the light from the sword.
Miss.
That should have been a 23. I'm so sad. And he'll attack with the sword.
Oh.
Would have been a 20, but it's a 14.
Oh.
Aw, that's another miss.
Okay.
Don't taunt the
That's
DM.
his turn. Eénsek, you're up.
We're going with Frostbite on this dwarf MFer.
Okay.
That is a Constitution save of 14.
All right. That was a high con. See what he rolls. That's a 17.
Motherfucker, this guy. Jesus.
This has to be the episode with the most cursing in it.
Yeah, by far.
Not by
through
me,
the,
if everyone will
cathedral.
notice.
I was going to say, Cam's pretty saucy sometimes with the language, but
I
This
All
is
right.
all Elvish, so you guys don't even
it out.
understand
I'm
what
like,
talking about.
it's one dwarf and
Um,
snakes. No big deal. Whatever. We'll
do
do
I?
Yeah, that's like the kitchen incident. Oh, it's a cook and a maid. Come on,
Yeah.
how hard can it be?
to watch Bone Throwers, I'm going to take 3 hits from Ferr.
God damn.
And be over.
it.
Right. Man.
Mm-mm.
Unreal.
Is that your turn, Trevor?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
All right. Ferr, you're up.
All right. Come on, my luck's bound. Turn around here. I'm going to go after the dwarf. All right, come on.
There we go.
Hey, look at that.
Was that a natural 20?
That's a nat 20 plus 6.
All right.
Mhm.
Go ahead and resolve that. You can't roll better than a natural 20, so if you roll it now, it should do the crit automatically.
Roll the damage, you mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yep. 15.
Nice.
Ferr takes a big slashing swing with his Sunblade Necrobane sword. It cuts right through the dwarf, He makes a motion like he's screaming, but no sound comes out as his body disintegrates
Yes.
in holy fire.
Mm.
Add that to the kill, Gradduk.
And he did.
He
All
did.
right.
Awesome. Okay. So, could I take a step forward in bonus action on the snakes?
You could, yes. Be careful with your horns, though. You don't want to stab Gradduk.
You might want to.
Oh, I
Or you
might.
might want. That's true.
You don't know.
I don't. I actually don't.
All right, Brad.
Yeah. Okay.
What is Pat's mean?
You can't get flank on the swarm because it's actually in Gradduk's square.
Right. But I get one shot here to
Well,
roll.
actually, if you move up 5 feet, north, you would get flank with Cam.
Oh. Good call. Okay.
Yeah, right there.
All right. So let's go back to this screen. A 7. But I could try again.
Mm-hmm.
An even better 6.
All right, that's a miss.
Okay.
Rolling so well.
Well,
All right, is that your turn, Ferr?
it is indeed.
All right, it is the snake's turn. They will attempt to bite Gradduk again. This time with a 22 to hit.
That hits.
10, so halved is 5 points of damage.
I'm down.
All right.
Okay.
That's their turn, so it's Gradduk's turn. Can I get a death save?
Fail.
Okay. Back to the top of the round. Cam.
Can I bend down and pour the potion in Gradduk's
Gradduk's where?
dumb face?
Just wanted to confirm
Gradduk's
where it was
billet?
going. Yes.
You're gonna get
You
attacked though, right?
I was trying to think of something other than mouth, but I mean,
Healing
He's
potion.
covered with
enema.
undead
so
snakes.
and
All right.
don't. If he said no, he said no. Stop.
I
trying to kill me.
know. I'm not trying to kill you.
No, you're good, Jesse. Go ahead. Roll your healing
right.
points.
All right. So I'm taking the one that I just handed to him. So it should be was it D4? 4D4 plus
2D4.
4.
So you're taking the one back from me that you gave me and using it?
I'm taking the one out of your hand that I gave you to use and
Okay.
pouring it in your.
I just
pouch.
want to make sure I'm taking it out of my inventory. So okay, got it.
Yes. So
All right. You pour the
4D
viscous liquid into his maw and then rub his throat, forcing him to swallow.
so 14 total.
Okay. So
You're at 14?
yep.
All right. Cam, is that your turn?
Yeah.
All right. That brings us to Eénsek.
Ray of frost on these nickety snakes
Okay.
for 15.
That hits.
3 points of damage. Jesus,
right.
man. I mean, this is just
It does full damage to them.
okay.
All 3
Woo.
points just sink right in. All right. Anything else?
No, that's it.
All right. That brings us to Ferr.
Could stamp my foot, I guess.
You're muted, Nate.
Going after the snakes. So first roll. Are we still flanked? Let me look. Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
I could try another roll here.
All right.
Jeez, man.
That misses.
Okay. Bonus. There we go. 16.
You have advantage. You might as well take the second roll. You're going to
Might
hit.
as well take another one.
Natural 20.
You never know.
A 21, but yeah,
Not
okay.
natural.
So,
Okay, but you did hit. So go ahead and roll your damage.
all right. A 5.
All right.
Better than nothing.
Absolutely. All right. Is that your
Hey.
turn?
Above table question is there advantage on attacks at a distance when the opponent is surrounded?
No, flanking is just
It's only melee. Okay.
right. Now, Cam was able to get advantage when Gradduk had him grappled because he lost all his mobility. So,
Oh, yeah, right. Okay.
but that was a very specific thing. All right, that's your turn, Ferr.
Yes, it is.
All right, it's the snake's turn. The snakes are not smart enough to realize that Gradduk is awake, so they will attack Ferr.
Are they affected by my light or no?
They're not blinded by it like the dwarf.
No. Okay.
It's just normal attack. 16 to strike.
Miss.
All right. They miss. So that brings us to Gradduk. You're covered in undead snakes, but they haven't realized that you're conscious yet.
Gotcha.
You are conscious?
Yeah.
Jesse brought him back
Yeah,
up.
Jesse gave me a
Oh,
potion.
right. You poured your potion.
I will attempt to shove the snakes collectively. So they have to pass a strength or dex of 14 or better.
All right. They will attempt a dex check because that is a much higher bonus for them. And they roll a 7. Wow. Okay.
So I push them 5 feet back towards the original position that they were in.
Next to Cam.
No, the original, like basically where the dwarf is.
Right there.
Yep.
Okay.
And that, I guess that's my turn.
Are you going to stay on the ground or stand up?
Stand up. Well, I had to stand up, I'm guessing, to shove them. So,
I wouldn't have required it, but
yeah.
you can push people while you're laying down. But either way,
Yeah.
good.
No, I'm standing. But yeah, that's
Okay.
it for my turn.
All right. Top of the round, Cam.
Cam is going to run up here and fire her bow.
Firing our lasers.
That's a whole 10 to hit.
That misses.
So I'm shocked. That's it.
All right. Eénsek.
Difference. That doesn't make a difference. Nah. Ray of Frost on the snakes.
Okay.
Oh my god, man! Jesus! Can I get something above a 10? Unreal. 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 The worst.
Is that your turn?
I'm gonna. Man, I may as well move back a little bit, I suppose. But that's.
All right.
Jesus, man. Good lord. I'm gonna roll real dice.
All right, Ferr, you're up.
I don't trust this electronic shit. Actually, I just got a 2 on my dice. So.
So, yeah.
The exact same
Random
thing.
is random.
Yeah. Could I move to flank again here?
Yes, you
Is
can.
that going to cause an attack or no?
No. You're good.
Okay, I'll do that.
You never
and
left the
then-
threat areas.
Okay, I will attack.
All right.
Well, a 9 or... Let's try this again. I'm going to brush off some bad Eénsek luck, and here we go. Not 14?
14 hits. That's
All
what they're
right.
looking
6 damage.
for. All right.
And I will do my bonus.
Okay.
14 again. Might as well roll again.
Yeah, might as well.
Oh, almost a nat. I'll take the first one.
All right.
A hit for another 8 damage.
Okay. Again, the horns don't do the damage that the sword does, but it does damage.
How they looking?
I gotta be hurting.
It's looking hurt, definitely.
Yeah.
Not quite half, but yet.
I'm sure Trevor will finish him.
All right. Is
Eat
that
them
your
up
turn?
for you.
2 points at a time.
Death by 1,000
Right.
cuts.
Yeah, really.
On their turn, now that Gradduk is back up, they see him and will attack in his general direction with a 9.
9 does not hit.
They're not doing any better. Okay. Gradduk, your turn.
All right. Let's finish this shit. I'm going to go into a new frenzy
Okay.
because I got knocked out of mine when I went unconscious.
One of my favorite 80s bands, New Frenzy.
All right.
New frenzy on the clock.
20 on the first roll. 24 on the second.
That hits.
16 plus 2, 18 damage.
All right.
And if they're still alive, I'm going to make my frenzy
Still alive.
attack.
All right.
26. 21.
That hits.
And 10 damage.
All right. It's still alive, but it's a hurting unit.
All right, Trevor.
Top of the round.
On
Cam.
me.
Oh,
Cam.
no, it's not going to get past Cam. Never mind.
No,
Trying to throw you a lobby assault.
yeah.
Firing again.
Throwing him a snake bone.
Yeah.
18 to hit.
That hits.
That's 11 plus. Oh, no. 11.
All right. Your arrow strikes true, piercing one of the snake heads, but still slightly wobbling back and forth. If it's
Oh!
Beat it up.
Oh! Jesus Christ, man! Like you're like Gradduk. Like you're in a mess, right? Like you're in a
all
bad
right, is that
way.
your
I mean, I'm back up to 14 hit points. I'm doing all right after that potion.
Well, yeah, but you can only get to like 15 or something, right?
I can get up to 30 right now.
Okay.
Is that your turn, Miss?
Yes, that's my turn.
That's
All
your
right.
turn. Okay.
Eénsek.
Yeah. Hey, how you doing? Where are we?
You know your magic missiles can't miss. Just saying.
Yeah, but dude, we're not gonna get a long rest, dude. We're not. We
Just
can't.
letting you know. You don't
we
have to
don't
worry
have a
about your
long
roll.
rest. You guys are gonna be fucked if I don't have spells, man. That's all I'm saying.
All right. I'm just throwing it out there.
You have a fork in your pack. You could just throw a fork at that snake and kill it. Look at that.
I know.
I'll just rush up on and just like curb stomp it at this point.
Well, I'm not kidding. Like, yeah. I mean, honestly, I'm gonna move up and get advantage, and do chill touch.
All right. Okay.
Thank God I did, because that's a 7. And that's a 16 to hit.
Oh, there you go.
15 hits.
16 hits. With 10 damage, baby. Boom! Come on.
And
Freeze. They freeze. They
Freezes.
fall.
and shatters into
See ya.
a bunch of bone chunks. Da-na-na-na. That was the last enemy. You guys have emerged victorious.
Want that kill?
Gradduk bends down to the dwarf to see if he has anything on him.
What dwarf? It disintegrated.
Oh, he disintegrated. Okay. He just bends down to the ashes to see if there's
You actually you
For
sniff through the ashes and find a single gold coin.
Oh,
Very nice.
Yes.
Sweet.
With an arrow head stuck in it.
Yeah, that was the one that Cam shot him with.
Yeah, I'll take that for my date with the potion lady, if you don't mind, because that's the only reason you're walking among us right now.
Can we see if there's anything up and around the altar that's worth has any value?
How about we just take a second to appreciate the frozen snakes
You got
on the
kill.
ground right now.
All right, high five, Gradduk, or
Thank
Eénsek.
you. Thank you.
And that I killed
Cam
2
go
out of the
investigate the
3.
altar?
Yes,
I got 0 kills tonight, just FYI.
the altar actually has a large emerald sitting on it. The
Watching you.
iconography on the
I already asked about the damn altar.
yeah, but Cam ran over there where you were giving high fives. Sorry.
Oh, okay. It's okay. Oh, good.
The iconography on the altar has been altered. That I didn't mean for that to sound as awkward as it did, but
They
it
altered
was
the altar.
the altar was originally designed to be a place of worship for something else, but everything has been scratched out and changed. You're not sure exactly what, because it's in the Dwarven language, but yeah, it has been changed to something that you assume to be blasphemous.
So you would say, I mean, without a religion check, would it be safe to assume that this area has been desecrated?
At least the altar has.
Okay. Is the emerald that's sitting there like embedded and like set?
No,
in,
no,
or
it's
just sitting there.
Set. It's set into it.
Can I check for traps?
Yeah, you can. That would be a sleight of hand.
All right.
Sleight of hand or stealth, whatever you prefer.
Oh, that was almost a natural 20. That's a 12.
Okay.
What was the other one?
It could be sleight of hand or stealth. For checking
Stealth
for
would have
traps.
been 2 points better.
Okay. Either way, you don't see any. You don't notice any mechanisms or anything.
Okay. I put the diamond in my haversack.
It's an emerald, but yes.
That's
you
what I
can
said.
do.
Emerald. Just sounded like diamond.
Right. All right. Are you guys going to continue on?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, does Eénsek, do you need, Gradduk, any more lay on hands or healing potions before we proceed?
I think that we should probably. This looks like a really nice spot. It's an area we've cleared out. There's no more snakes. I think it's a nice place to take a rest. Is what I think. Because then I can get my full.
We just woke up.
Boy,
Well,
I
rest
don't know
is
if we have-
8 hours for you, man. We don't have 8
Yeah,
hours.
there's no time for that. There's the battle raging in front of the gates, and people's lives are at
There
stake.
is no time for that, but the GM will say it'll end up being okay.
Oh. Okay.
Wink, wink.
All right.
All right. So you guys will continue on?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. You guys traveled to the end of the tunnel and come to the secret door on the other side. Opening this, according to the blueprints, seems to lead to a chamber in the lower depths of the tower. Do you open it?
Yes.
Yeah.
We've come this far.
Who's opening it?
I'll
Uh,
open it.
No, you get back. What the hell are you talking about? You open
I've got this radiant light.
I assume
yeah.
would be the-
Ferr opens it.
Yeah, I open it with my sword drawn.
All right.
Light emanating.
You guys open the door, and the secret door opens into an area that looks like maybe at one time it was a dungeon kept underneath the tower. It appears that most of the equipment that was in this room, though, has long since rotted away and are just piles of scrap wood and chunks of rusted metal laying about the chamber. What immediately draws your attention, though, is a robed figure. There appears to be a skeletal figure and what looks like wizard robes, or they were at one time, but they have long since rotted away, leaving only strips of cloth that hides what was once probably very fine and expensive clothing. The skeletal figure has long, kind of ratted hair and a band of cloth tied around where its eyes would be if it still had biological parts. Holding a staff, you assume that this is the bone thrower. You get that feeling from it as evil seems to radiate through the chamber. The bone thrower is speaking to another figure, an armored figure. With its pale white skin and telltale black and purple armor, you can immediately tell that it's a vampire. This vampire, though, Ferr, looks familiar to you, as immediately that you lay eyes upon it, have a flashback to your childhood, and you see this vampire's jaws clamping down on your mother's neck as you're fleeing your village. The bone thrower is passing some type of bauble to the vampire. The bauble that it's holding is a pendant that looks familiar to you, Cam. It was taken from you by bandits many, many years ago. You do not know how it came to the possession of the bone thrower, but it is handing the necklace to this vampire and says, if you're going to find them, this will make it much easier. And that is where we'll end today's session. Thanks
Wait,
for watching.
Bam.
Did they see it or no?
We'll find out in the next episode.
Okay.
Probably not.
But-
If you're trying to be stealthy, maybe not the best to come in with a glowing sword as you open the door.
They're immediately going to know you're there because you have a close. That is accurate. But I will tell you guys that you level.
Oh,
For the boss fight, you will be 5th level. So,
nice.
Very nice.
and that's why I said you didn't really have to worry about resting. We'll just do the classic video game. Hey, you leveled and you get all your stuff back. And that makes it easier.
Yay.
Wow.
Yes,
All
sir.
right.
Oh, Jesse.
So the bone thrower passes what? Was it a bottle and a locket or just the locket?
Oh, I said a bauble. A bauble.
A bauble.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yes.
not a bauble. A bauble, sorry.
Like a parrot pet.
Yeah, like a parrot pet from earlier. all the people on the wall, for some reason, they brought their pet parrots.
I
Well,
know the
you
word
know.
bauble. I heard bottle.
It's
Parapet
probably my
is
bad
not-
It's all right.
Word.
It's okay. It's all right.
Yeah, I didn't know that it was a thing for them to have their parrot pets with them on the
That's
wall.
not a thing.
So
Pair of
right,
Pets,
so-
like they had 2 pets.
Thanks for watching, everyone. Of course, if you enjoyed the episode, we would appreciate a like, subscribe. Comments are always appreciated. We had some
tell your
great ones on.
friends,
So-
maybe your friends that like D&D that aren't in the Mythic community, and you're like, hey, maybe they would be interested in this. Yeah.
You know, I haven't
Who are
mentioned
into
sharing.
Mythic Legions are into D&D. Yeah.
Yeah, if anybody, wouldn't mind it, we would even appreciate a share. So thank you very much. But most of all, we appreciate you being here, watching, and enjoying our content. So thank you very much. We love doing this for you. And we'll see you guys next time for another episode of Allegiance Quest.
Curtis, can you hear me?